It is time to smash or pass Pokemon once again. And Tifa is finally back.
I'm very happy to be back for another cursed episode of Smash or Pass.
Yeah, they tend to be that way, don't they? I mean, this is the third one technically. Because
we did Generation 1 in 2 streams.
For Gen 1, because Tifa dared to have opinions other than mine. It took longer, so we had to split in half. But that is not the plan for today. Despite whatever Tifa might tell you, there's only 100. Splitting it at 50 is pointless. I say we're gonna do the whole thing tonight.
Yeah, I wasn't arguing against it.
Hello Psycho, hello everybody, happy Sunday. How are you all doing?
Basically what he said. Also, this is all thanks to you guys, so I don't want to hear anything about what we're doing.
Just because people say we should do this doesn't mean that we have to, but we said we would, so we have to, you know. It's been almost a year since the last time we did this. So
really?
Yeah. November last year. We did this for November last year.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, or in November.
That doesn't feel that long ago.
Yeah, it has been though. I checked because I couldn't remember either. Yeah.
Oh, fucking yeah.
11 months. Psycho, congrats on being second and first in that order. It's nice that you worked your way up. Impressive. Hello Mortonat. Are you ready to smash or pass? I know I am. You know what I almost smashed this weekend or yesterday? Congrats on being third, Mortonat.
What did you almost smash?
Screw you, Skinner. Myself and or my dad and or his new phone. I mentioned.
Oh yeah, there was one. Yeah, there was a nose stuck to my nose. A hair stuck to my nose, which was itchy.
You know those videos of like dogs that just keep sneezing? And like it looks cute but also like concerning. You do the same movement. You're like like a golden retriever trying to sneeze really hard but also trying to not sneeze. It's like it's kind of cute though.
Oh boy, you can say that again. Look, I don't know if this is gonna be a controversial opinion. I hear a but coming.
But Gen 2 has the least smashable Pokemon. We will get there. First, I will hold you to that. But first, something actually smashable. You might remember that during one of our solo streams this week, Friday, I mentioned, yay, Saturday, I get to have brunch with my dad, and then I get to help him set up his new phone because he had to buy a new one, because he decided he wanted one. He didn't actually have to, he just wanted a new one. So he upgraded from an older model of an iPhone to a slightly newer model of an iPhone. And if you have ever done this, you will know that, if you don't know, now you will know, that they made this relatively straightforward. You take out your new iPhone, you put in your data, and when it asks you, do you want to transfer data from your old device? When you select yes, when you scan with your old phone a thingy on the new phone, and then it just wirelessly transmits data. So we're setting up, we're sitting at breakfast, brunch. I do this, I connect to Wi-Fi and everything, and then it goes, yeah, I want to update the firmware. Okay, cool, whatever. Don't know why you want to do that right now, but sure, do it. That took an hour, because
then it got stuck.
It took a while. So after 45 minutes, it was technically done uploading, downloading the data and trying to install. And then for 15 minutes, it did nothing. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. There should be movement. There's like a loading bar. So I start Googling, and apparently this happens to a bunch of people. It's a random bug that if you do it the way you're supposed to, it can just get stuck. So the suggestion is, don't do that. Just update later. Okay, I must have missed the option to skip that. Cool. So I kill the thing, do it all again. And then it works. As you know, you would think. Takes a while to download the data from the old phone, but it works. So I give him, after now an hour and 30 minutes, I want to say.
Something like that, yeah.
I wanted to be done with this. So I gave him his new phone, gave him his old phone. It's like, put the SIM card in, there you go. You just need to install the apps. It for some reason didn't do that.
You still had to transfer the data too. And I told you, we actually had an argument about this yesterday, and I told him, you know he's not going to be able to do this by himself. So let's just go to our place or go to his place and finish this. Because he is 100% not going to manage to transfer the data, even though it's just 2 clicks from his old phone to his new phone and get the apps. But we didn't do that. Now you may continue the story.
So we're home, and a minute after we unlocked the door and got inside, he calls. He's like, yeah, I don't have any apps. I'm like, yeah, just install them. How do I do that? The same way you did it on your old phone. Yeah, but I don't know what I all have. I'm like, just go for your old phone. Just download the ones you need. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I tried to explain to him over the phone how to reset up the phone, because when I went through the steps, it didn't do the thing. So maybe I made a mistake. It doesn't matter what happened. It didn't work the way he wanted it to. So I told him the steps, as per the Apple instructions, not from my head, what you need to do.
Well, he got stuck on the password first.
And he couldn't do it. So eventually, after 40 minutes, we get to the point where it's like, okay, just do a factory reset and then trigger the thing. Okay, how do I do that? You go to the factory reset option. Yeah, it tells I'm logged in. Yeah, of course, we logged you in this morning. That's part of the process. Yeah, and now it needs my password. What's my password? I'm like, I don't know. Is it redacted? I'm like, no, it cannot be redacted, because redacted is the passcode to get into your phone. Yeah, but I don't have any other passwords. Yes, you do. I'm pretty sure you even wrote them down on a piece of paper the last 15 times we were at your place to help your phone, because the last 15 times you also forgot your password, so we had to go for the password reset option 15 times. No, you put in my password. He got aggravated. I'm sure he wasn't frustrated with me, it's the process, so...
Because you were too.
After almost 36 years of dealing with his bullshit, I went back at him. I'm like... I raised my voice to the equal level. I told him to stop shouting at me, because he wants something from me, and if he doesn't know his passwords, that's on him, not me. Eventually, after a lot of Tifa butting in, thank you for helping, he reset his password. Then put it in, then did the factory reset, and I told him, listen, I have a life, I have stuff to do. Do it, and I'll call you when I'm done with the stuff I was busy with.
Like I keep telling you, your dad is like a typical customer. Treat him as a customer in this case. Like you need to hold his hand, you need to tell him which buttons to press on, step by step.
I don't disagree with the energy of your statement, but if he was a customer, I would get paid for this. And
yeah, that's the wrong attitude, because
No.
you kept getting mad about things and
No.
you keep cursing.
My time has value, Tifa.
Yeah, but
And
you didn't
he's-
make it any easier. Like he's stuck on his
No.
password. And they keep having an argument for 5 minutes on
Yes.
his dad saying that he knows the password, him saying he doesn't know.
I honestly
and
don't.
that it's all kind of different
I don't
passwords.
know.
And I'm shouting in the background, just change his password.
No.
Tell him how
No.
to change his password.
No.
And I'm like yelling, this is how you... I like have my phone open. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is how you change the password. Tell him to change the password.
I told her to shut the fuck up, because I'm not gonna do that.
Shut up! No, I don't know the password.
No.
Jack is saying it really calm, but there was a lot of arguing in this whole thing.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a lot of customers I've worked with. Same.
Yes.
I've worked in customer service, not face to face, it was in a call center, but still, I've worked with customers in direct contact for 7 or 8 years. I know. And yes, I could have handled this like a business transaction, like customer service. But no, you're not paying me to help you with this. You're not my actual customer.
But you know it's not how it works.
And somebody insanely smart, incredibly thoughtful once told me, because she had a bad interaction with a customer, that she told the prick on the phone, sir, there's a difference between being a servant and providing a service. I'm here to provide a service to you, not to be your servant. And that stuck with me. and I'm done being my dad's servant, expecting every one of his whims to be at his beck and call to just anticipate what he might be thinking. If he wants to get something done, he can also just look it up anyway.
You know, that's not how your dad works. And if we just
Charge him
went home,
$12 an hour. 24.
I kid you not, I offered to pay him.
Yeah, and I told her, no, I don't want your money, I want his, if anything.
To just get this over with, because it went exactly as I predicted while we were sitting in the restaurant. And Jack's like, no, he can do this himself. I'm like, he cannot do this himself. So in the end, it ended with us hanging up and going to the gym. And after 2 hours, he still was messing around with his phone and he didn't manage. So I gave him a call and I told him, fine, just come to our place. Or I said we should go to him, and then you were like, no, he should come to us.
No.
So his dad came to our place in the end, and then we spent another hour on getting his phone to work. And basically the entire day was gone.
And you know what I did? I just downloaded the apps for him. So when I had done that, I went the extra mile. Well, Tifa was so kind to make him a coffee, because that's what you do, right? When somebody completely comes and ruins all of your plans for a day, you make them coffee. You make them feel at home. Anyway, I was so much of a picture book son helping their older dad with technology they don't grasp. I didn't just download the apps that he had on his old phone, I also put them in the same order on his home screen. Yeah.
Now that is extra service.
I went there. I give him his old phone and his new phone now with all the apps he had in his old one. I'm like, okay, but keep in mind, because you don't actually use those like password functions, I don't know why you don't, but you don't. You need to log into all of your accounts in all of these apps again. So he starts the first one, he's like, I'm not logged in. Sir, I don't call him sir, this is just my customer service voice speaking. Sir, I have literally just told you that you need to log in again. So I tell him, yeah, you have to. Yeah, but what's my password? I'm like, I started yelling at him. Just, you know, not to get into a shouting match, just to like make him like get smaller in his own head. I'm like, I don't have your passwords. You have your passwords, and if you don't have your passwords, well, guess whose fault that is? Not mine, they're yours. So he figured out suddenly, oh look, I do have a password. So he could log in again, and then he did things. And then he went home.
And the moment he was home,
he calls again. How do I do this? The same way you did it when you were here. Okay, thanks, bye. 30 minutes later, phone rings.
I can't Google.
First, unethical life pro tip. Next time he needs your help, install PayPal on his phone and pay yourself a nice hourly rate. For legal purposes, this is of course a joke. I was thinking about it. For legal purposes, I allegedly thought about it. I like your energy, Motornut. So he calls and calls and calls again, and now we get to the point where he's like, I can't Google. I'm like, I know, but I didn't say that, I was thinking. What do you mean you cannot Google? Yeah, I press the blue thing on the white thing, and then it just says, my email provider. I'm like, first of all, I can only guess what you're trying to say, but once again, as I've explained to you multiple times today, over the phone already, you are so bad at explaining what it is you're doing, I don't understand what it is you're doing. And this comes as a shock to you, I understand this, but I cannot look through your eyes. I don't see what you see. So please open the app that doesn't work. I'm guessing it's Safari, the default browser on an iPhone. Open the app and take a screenshot and send it to me, and then I can see what's on the screen and I can try to figure out why this is happening. I was being nice.
And in the background I'm shouting to just do a video call because he was calling with his work phone while
Which
messing on his
doesn't have video
other
phone capabilities.
Why does it not?
Because it doesn't.
But it does.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. That stuff's disabled for security purposes. Anyway, not the point. Not the point. So he goes, yeah, I'll take a photo and send it to you. Instead of taking screenshots, he's the person that takes another device, takes a picture of the screen and then sends you the picture. Whatever, it works.
You're
right?
a customer.
It works, right? I just need to see what he's seeing. So I put my phone away and nothing. No, nothing. Nothing for 5 minutes. So I give up. I start playing video games because, you know, I got better things to do with my time. Bing! And he sends me, and this is not a joke, an actual screenshot, the first time in his life, an actual, you know, like press the 2 buttons on your phone, screenshot of his home screen. So
he called immediately after.
He calls immediately after because, you know, I must have already looked because I exist to please him and work for him. Yeah, so what's wrong? I'm like, first of all, thanks for letting me blink. Second of all, you've sent me a picture of your home screen. Yeah, you said to do that. No, I need a picture of the thing that's the problem. Yeah, but my phone is the problem. I don't see what you see. Please do the thing where you get to the part that annoys you and then send me a picture of that. How do I do that?
In the end, it turned out you just pressed the wrong button, I believe, because suddenly...
So I tell him, okay, so what is it you want to do? I want to Google things. And so you want to go to the internet? Yeah. Okay, so then I now do this in writing so that he can't say I said something wrong again. Smart. I tell him over text with his layout, in the bottommost row, second from the left, there's a compass with a blue background, with a white background, and that's Safari, that's the browser. Put your finger on the screen where that thing is and lift it again and then take a picture. Ding! What the hell? Now it works! I don't know why. I don't know what he did, but he did not do the thing he was insisting he was doing. By the time he sent me a message, everything works now, but I can't. I'm afraid of setting up my banking app, so on Monday I will drive to the bank to make the teller set up my phone with me.
Yeah, no joke. Yes, no, he will go to the bank on Monday.
He will go to the poor clerk at the bank and go, "This is my phone, make it work."
Please install the bank app.
I prayed yesterday night for the people working at the bank. 9.5 hours. The answer to the question, how long will it take Jack to help his dad set up his phone? 9.5 hours from the beginning to the last message.
I stick to the point though that we could have taken care of this a whole lot faster if after brunch we just went home and did the thing that I already told you would not go.
You are not wrong, I'm not saying that, but I like to think that maybe, it's unlikely, but hear me out, maybe, just maybe, he got so annoyed at how annoyed he got at me being annoyed at him, but just this once he has a learning moment.
This was all self-inflicted pain.
Or do a funny, wholesome prank, Zip Bomb, to teach him a lesson, ask for a small reward for your efforts, ransomware. Mommy, my dad is Zip Bomb proof. He doesn't know how to computer. It wouldn't work. He doesn't know how to open an attachment. I would love to, in a way. I would love to see just his face, what happens. And you know, that's reversible, that stuff. But you wouldn't get to the point. Like, it wouldn't happen. Just like, how do I open an attachment? And then you do it for him, and then you are the one doing things on the device, and then he goes, yeah, but you did that. And it's like, new prank idea. Get your dad to a Saw-style escape room to help him learn how to use his phone.
Hello, Jack Dad. You may notice you're chained to the radiator in a gas station bathroom. To escape, you must log into your bank app and transfer 24 euros to your son.
In the
end, you have 2 hours.
They'll go so insane of your dad in that room, they'll just come in with the key, unlock him, and set him free.
Yeah, the people operating the Saw escape room game, they will, like, blood will start pouring from the ears, and then they just go in and unlock him and tell him to please leave and never come back.
Basically.
Thank you all for listening to my little therapy session. I don't feel better for talking about it, but I feel better knowing that there is someone out there that has experienced similar things. So at least, I'm not alone. That doesn't make sense. Sometimes it helps. It hurts just listening.
It was an interesting Saturday, and compared to that, today was very relaxing.
We did nothing.
Absolutely nothing, which was very nice.
And one of the things Tifa didn't do was coughing a lot, and that's why we're here today.
That's very true.
You know what there will be plenty of today, though, Tifa?
Smashing.
I like
passing.
how you kept following me with your eyes and left the most undramatically long pause in the same thing. How to kill a segue in one easy step. Just wait.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
I can't speak anymore.
I'm very lucky that my mom is actually half decent with technology.
Yes, Martinat, the next time you get a moment, give her a call and say, "Hey, Mom, thank you." Everybody that in your life you have people like this, where the cliche is that you are the one that has to play tech support for them, or that you have to do task whatever for them, because, cliches exist for a reason. Give them a call, or if they're nearby, give them a hug and tell them thank you. Thank you for not being like that. New season of Squid Game is reported to only feature middle to old age dads as participants tasked to connect a laptop to a Wi-Fi network. But mommy, that's not a season. They all die in the first episode. Okay, maybe one wins, but then it's still just one episode. My nose is itchy now. Alright,
It's
Tifa.
okay.
Let's set this up. We have done Smash or Pass before, once, technically twice for Generation 1. To remind everybody, it's nothing weird, it's nothing kinky, you freaks. Today we rate whether Pokemon is Smash. Smash is an abbreviation for someone all should have, or Pass. A Pokemon all should shun. It's completely innocent, there's nothing freaky happening, nothing not safe for work. Except when Tifa might open her mouth, we don't know what's gonna happen. But
Excuse me.
Sometimes you say weird things. We love you despite/for it, but still, I feel like I need to preface this. However, you need to keep in mind that Pokemon Smash or Pass here at My Favorite Letters X is the only objective Pokemon tier list on the internet. Others may claim to be such, they're lying to you. And you may have opinions on whether a Pokemon is Smash or Pass, and you might have metrics or data, but they don't matter. It only matters if we say so, because this is the internet, and that's how that works. She laughs because it's true.
Go put on the list.
Alright, you're all ready for this?
With some, I don't actually know, but I have a very clear opinion on most of them, I believe.
Alright. Let's do this. Pokemon Smash or Pass Generation 2. Woo! Now, let me not mess up the screen transition this time, because I think I've done that last time. Whoop. Alright. On the left hand side we've got
Beautiful.
the tier list. It's the same as last time because it's a template. And on the right hand side I've got Bulbapedia open. It's my preferred website when looking up stuff about Pokemon. I've had some performance issues with the site. If that happens again, we'll go to a different one.
And we'll swap.
Tifa, are you ready?
I am ready.
The first one we need to put into the Smash or Pass category. Chikorita, the Pokemon. It's this wonderful creature.
I kind of always like Chikorita. Like, it's not my preferred starter. Like, I would not pick Chikorita as a starter. But I do like her. I would say Smash.
I think Chikorita should be Cheeky-Orita because look at that picture. Look at that picture. It's like, it's got that sass, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of like first stage evolution Pokemon have the quality, I wanted to say problem, but that sounds negative. The quality of a kid on the first day of kindergarten or school. Chikorita looks young, but at the same time, not naively innocent.
First year high school.
Yeah, but without the being a shitty teenager. Chikorita doesn't smoke weed. Chikorita doesn't do drugs. Chikorita is just happy to be there. Chikorita would join the cheerleader squad without being one of those like Hollywood movie cheerleader bitches, you know?
Chikorita says no to smoking, so should you.
Chikorita face. Welcome in Dark Lord. Happy Sunday.
But yeah, I agree. Decent outside pet. And if you need help with getting something from the upper shelf, Chikorita is right there.
Yes. Yeah. Chikorita has the middle-aged mom pearl necklace on.
Yeah, that's when she thinks it's cool.
But Chikorita is pulling that off. Like, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look out of place. Tifa.
Or the spiky emo necklace that everyone had back then, but then in green.
If Chikorita was a grass dark type, it would be like a metal spiked choker. Yeah. Oh, Goth Chikorita could be a thing.
That
Game
could
Freak, make it
absolutely
happen.
work. But I would go with Smash.
We're in agreement, it's Smash. There. Alright. Next, Bayleaf.
I also always like Bayleaf.
Ever seen that one video where they prepare a Chikorita as a meal?
Wait, what? I see, there's a lot of Pokemon where I would think, oh, that's edible. But Chikorita? I don't know, I wouldn't look at Chikorita and think, I'm gonna eat that. You know what I mean?
I have.
What?
I don't know why I watched it.
I guess if you pluck off the top leaf, it's like spinach.
No. If only the video was just that.
If you have that video, I would like it.
Put it in the NSFW and label it not safe for life, please, because it's not good. It's not good. It's really not good. No. Please, everybody, if you enjoy life, don't Google that. Don't click on the link if Mame is kind and posts it. Tastes like a big pig. I don't want to think of these things.
And no, we're not setting it on fire.
Hello Skinner, welcome in, and no, Chikorita is Smash, and if you disagree, well, you're wrong. It's just how it works. Some kind of Gotharita?
Which generation is that anyway?
Not today, so it doesn't matter. Today only Gen 2 exists.
Fine, Bayleaf, Smash.
Bayleaf. I wanna say Bayleaf is Smash as well.
Yeah.
Bayleaf, you can see that it's grown up and that it's gotten physically stronger and that it has more experience.
Then you can write it.
If that's what you're into and if it consents, yes.
Yeah. I always like Bayleaf's design.
I bet you can use bay leaves like laurels and soup. I would think so too. Does it actually say that? The aroma wafting from the leaves around its neck has a spicy scent and has various beneficial effects on those who inhale it. Okay, so it's weed. Spicy weed.
So basically, you can either have it hang over your pot or you just grab its head and have the leaf dip in your water.
Just dip it, yeah. Too animal for me. It's like the size of a horse. Yeah. That makes it perfectly rideable. Thank you.
1.2 meters.
No.
Oh, that's not even that tall.
Tall enough
From
to
toe
ride.
to head.
Like a pony. And now I zoomed in.
It's like a Shetland pony.
The split screen thing on Microsoft Edge is super handy, but at the same time it isn't.
Wait, doesn't Bayleaf tower over Ash in the anime?
Different Pokemon are different sizes. It's weird like that.
Yeah,
Don't think about it too much. No.
I mean, an average 120 then seems too tiny.
The video, by the way, is animated, no bloods, like someone cutting a pear. That's true.
Oh,
Still.
then it's not even that bad. I'll still watch it.
I'll toe punch Chikorita and its annoying ass. Skinner, you can do whatever you want, you just have to accept that you're objectively wrong. Like, I can't help you with that. If you can accept that, then, you know, you do you.
Klongster, how you doing?
Welcome in, happy Sunday.
I like spicy weed, different leaf. Well, it does say that it's spicy.
That's true.
Might have the same effect, who knows?
Heights are just made up by the developers. I agree.
That, yeah.
I agree. I'm never wrong. Well, Have you seen some of the things you say on the internet?
Funnily enough, though, I never had anything with Meganium.
Whoa. What do you mean you never had anything with Meganium?
Like, the design doesn't, like, do it for me. I was always kind of sad when Bayleaf evolves. So for me, Meganium is actually a pass. I don't feel like I needed anything after Bayleaf. And even though I do like the design, I do think it looks good compared to, like, the whole evolution line makes sense. But I don't like it.
I think Meganium is one of those Pokemon that is too nice. You know,
Too nice.
You know, sometimes relationships don't work out because one of the people says that the other person is too nice. Like, I don't know, there's like no edge, no, like,
Wow.
I don't know, I never had that problem. Tifa has plenty of edges, don't worry. And she is not too nice. Tifa can get real mean, actually. Similar to how I can be very mean. See? That's the agreement. But Meganium looks like it's a people pleaser at all costs. Meganium wouldn't have even asked my dad to meet for brunch to help set up the phone. Meganium would have just hopped into a taxi and straight drove to my dad to set up the phone for him.
I don't see that as a bad thing.
But
Based on those qualities, I would actually say S.M.A.S.H, but...
Meganium risks harm to itself to please others. Meganium doesn't stand up for itself. Meganium looks like it wouldn't care if its bike gets stolen. Psycho, yeah, you put it into words so much more beautifully than I could have. Yes, yes.
Meganium looks like a good friend. Yes, that is also very true.
Yes.
And honestly, all of these things are basically S.M.A.S.H. But it's still a pass.
Yeah, because it's too much. It's too much
it's
of
not
that.
too much. Also, if you don't love the whole line, then you gotta put them all in pass.
We
just press B.
It's gonna according to whom? Because we are the people that decide.
We press B before they evolve, and then it doesn't even matter.
I don't know who you asked. I don't care.
I'm actually slightly shocked you agreed to pass.
It's too nice. I look, Chikorita has some sassiness. Bayleaf looks like it will tackle you if you say something mean. Tifa's doing things with the cables and it freaks me out. But Meganium... You done coughing now?
No.
Why not? What do you mean no?
Continue your rant.
But Meganium just... Nah, it's a pass for me. Cyndaquil.
I also really like Cyndaquil.
Okay, are you
Cyndaquil
gonna
is
elaborate?
kind of adorable, even though I don't like the...
Cyndaquil looks super cute, super chill. And it's like, look at the eyes, it's just happy to be there too. Do you know that the flames actually aren't always there? You can see that in the picture on the right hand side of the Bulbapedia under biology. Like the flames, it can control that. Like Cyndaquil, have you seen... Stop interrupting me. Have you seen those pictures of Mudang where Mudang is just standing around and then one of the keepers goes and then Mudang gets angry, it's like, hey! That's Cyndaquil. It's the same energy. It's the same. Fire, Hedgehog, Smash. Enough said. I agree.
I feel as though Cyndaquil would land you in jail. Yeah, I see the feeling. But I would say Smash.
Nah.
There's your Tifa cough.
Screw you, Skinner. Stop making her. Alright. That was easy. Quilava.
I like Quilava. It's basically a bigger Cyndaquil.
Okay.
And he's kinda giving off this punky feeling.
Only in the artwork on the right. If you Quilava looks like it's going through the edgy like rebellious, emo-ish phase as a teenager.
Yeah.
But it kind of works. I think it's the darker details on the back. At the same time, and that's why it's Smash for me, it can pull off kind of like, I'm 15 years old and I'm gonna fight you because, you know, I'm 15 years old and I fight people. But at the same time, if you look at the other picture from the anime, I feel like you can take a Quilava, pick it up under the arms, and if you lift it up, it just goes...
Looks like it would steal Meganium Spike.
And then have a change of heart and go, no, that was actually mean of me. And then bring it back. And then Quilava and Meganium become a couple.
Well, it's a Smash. I think we agree on that.
Yeah.
And here, I now have the same as with Meganium, actually. Typhlosion, pass for me.
Reminder, we only talk about Typhlosion, not the Hisuian one that doesn't exist. This is Gen 2. Only Gen 2 data exists. So, how can you say no? Typhlosion looks like an angry cat, kind of.
Yeah, like I get it. I also feel like here, the evolution line makes perfect sense. But I remember when I had my first Cyndaquil and evolved him to the end, I was kind of like somehow disappointed.
Why?
I do not know, but that's the feeling I have when I look at Typhlosion, like disappointment.
Typhlosion, just like Cyndaquil and Quilava, looks super patable. Like it has this like short but really soft fur. And this one doesn't just have fire coming out of its back, or the head, or the butt like the previous ones. It has this cool like fire mane around its neck. That's badass.
I feel like maybe that should have gone all the way. But regardless, it's still a perfect closure to the line.
It's
But
Smash.
I don't know. Pass for me.
How does it feel to be wrong, Tifa? Alright, Totodile, Smash. Totodile, best water starter. The best bar none. Nothing ever came after it that was better. And Squirtle is the OG. There is something to that. But Totodile is the best. It has feet. It has teeth. It has an open mouth. It is sassy. It will chomp you because it loves you, or because you're annoyed, or because it wants to eat your snacks. Totodile, best dial. My honest reaction when funny otter. Totodile is the best. Look at it.
Yeah.
In every moment when we need artwork of Totodile, it's some version of it going like super happy. And it becomes the best water evolution too. Smash.
Smash. Nothing else to add.
Alright, Smash stands for something. Some, mon, all should have. Exactly. Respect for alligator, too much to violate its line. The line don't matter, but this is certifiably Smash.
Yep.
Crocodile.
Crocodile is kinda like this little delinquent running from the police.
Yeah. Would be in a gang with Quilava, yeah. But Crocodile would be the leader. Quilava would be like the second in command. Crocodile knows it can fuck you up. That jaw, don't play.
Yeah. I'm not 100% convinced Smash. But I'm not convinced it's a pass either.
He's got Baby Bowser energy.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Yeah, but Baby Bowser, but leaning more on the I'ma fuck you up and less on the I'm actually kinda cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing that makes Totodile not a perfect step in between Crocodile, not a perfect step in between Totodile and Feraligatr, is the colors on the body, because it looks like it's wearing an egg. And I know my favorite letter is eggs.
A little bit, yeah.
But not as a dress. Not like this.
I think I'm going for Smash.
Thank you. Now, Smash.
I think for Alligator we don't
Smash.
even really need to talk about. That's pass, of course.
Also, Bulbapedia, if you don't start loading fast and get your shit together, I'm gonna eat you for the alternative.
By the
You're
time you
loaded.
finish talking, it's loaded.
But everybody needs to see the design. Look at this. It is the most badass. For Alligator, destroys everything in Gen 2. Anything. If you pick Totodile as your starter, and in what's it called, Goldenrod City, you pick up Ice Punch, you are set for life. You can solo everything with just this. With Ice Punch, flying types, dragon types, they're done. You just Ice Punch the shit out of them. This thing, mwah.
Would that for Alligator smash me?
I think it would rather chomp than smash, but look at it. It has like
It
the
does
nail
look ready
claws.
for it.
It has like these like pads on the. Why am I doing it with my hands? I can show you with a mouse. It has the knee pads. It has the cool arm protector thingies.
If I saw him peeking out of a lake at
I'd
me,
shit
though,
myself.
I would shit myself. But it's an absolute smash.
I would shit myself and go, oh my god, Tifa, let's get closer, try to catch you. While shitting myself.
Yeah.
For
Absolutely.
Alligator is the best.
Go for it.
It's a shame we put this in the order of PokéDex now, because otherwise it would be there. It's the smashest.
Well, don't put it there.
No. There has to be rules. Sentret.
I find Sentret's design extremely cute,
Choose your next words carefully.
but it's a pass.
What do you mean?
Sentret is extremely adorable.
Yes?
Absolutely. 100%. But it's like catch, put it in the box and you never look at it again.
How is it Sentret's fault you suck?
Would feed nuts in a park.
Exactly.
I would absolutely feed it nuts in the park.
If Sentret was real, I would spend every weekend out there feeding them, trying to befriend them. Sentret has a super strong tail that it stands on. It just doesn't do it for fun. That tail can actually do some damage. That is pure muscle. And what does Sentret do? What does Sentret do? Instead of going around fucking up people and have a Pokemon by just tail whipping you, all it does is show you how strong it is by flexing, making itself look bigger, and then it pulls the Superman pose where,
it doesn't do it screeches actually.
It doesn't look like it's screeching right now. It's trying to look menacing. But
It screeches.
But when you look at the face and you see the tiny, cute, beady eyes and the ears like a bunny and the super tiny hands and the floppy legs, and you go like, oh my god, I love you. I must protect you. Please be my friend.
I agree, but it's still a pass.
How? How can you look at Sentret on better than Rattata, but you only need one? I would go with 6 Sentrets if I could.
You could, but you never do.
Usually we play with rules that disallow that, yes. How can you say... It even has a target on its belly where you should pet it. Like, right there.
Yeah, I would pet the shit out of it, but it's still a pass.
I don't think you take this very seriously. Alright, Ferret.
And I'm gonna continue the line because Ferret, no matter how adorable it is too, is a pass. And I'm quite sure it's smelly as fuck.
I'm sorry, Ferret is probably the, if not one of, the most pettable looking Pokemon.
Yeah, it's pettable as hell. It's adorable. It is cute as fuck. And I'm telling you right now, that thing will stink as hell.
Let's check the Pokédex because
100%.
you're lying. I don't believe you.
There is no way it is not stinky.
So huggable, exactly. Imagine picking it up and then the whole body goes like... Nyeh.
It is absolutely stinky.
Smash for a Ferret walk, exactly. Hey, Tifa, have you seen Ferret walking on escalator? That's a living body pillow.
Yeah, it's adorable as fuck. I would pet the heck out of it and then I would send it home.
It makes a nest to suit its long and skinny body. The nest is impossible for other Pokemon to enter. There's no telling where the tail begins. Despite its short legs, it is quick at hunting Rattata. It even takes out the pests for you.
What are you calling Rattata a pest?
It lives in narrow burrows that fit its slim body. The deeper the nests go, the more they even build mazes. Look at this. It even has this surprise face as whiskers.
It is super cute. I would 100% go when I see one.
For all intents and purposes, because clearly one of us is not giving this the thought that she should, the first 2 lines in the tier list are the same.
Fur, it looks like a good alternative for toilet paper.
That's actually disgusting.
Oh no.
Oh my god, Skinner, oh crap, you just unlocked a memory of mine.
Oh, I thought you wanted to berate them based on how well they would do as toilet paper.
Funnily enough, that is a factor that doesn't play into my smashiness. What memory? There is, if I recall correctly, there is a poem by, I forgot the name, but a German poetrist, a writer, that from like hundreds of years ago, before proper German was a thing. Saint Nicholas, I doubt that was his name. It doesn't sound very German either. Where he tries to explain happiness, and the analogy he uses is that bliss feels like wiping your butt with the feathers by using a freshly born goose baby, I think. I can look it up after.
How does he know that?
I don't know, and I don't want to know why. It's something like that. I think it's a German writer who wrote that. I will need to Google that after the stream. I don't know why they did that. I don't know for what purpose. I hope it's all a joke. But
at least your memory is of a poem and not the time you had to shit in the forest and you had to wipe your ass with your dog or something.
That one time Skinner told me in private where he went camping, had diarrhea in the woods, and then a Bambi deer-like thing ran past him. He fell, but he fell in a way that the deer wiped his butt, and he's been trying to chase that high ever since. Thankfully, no.
So where was I? Pass.
Ferret is 100% Smash. The only reference I'm seeing is from Gargantua, which is French and fictional. It could be that. Maybe I've been misled, but
that's fine.
I'm gonna Google this after.
I'm never going camping again.
Fair. Hoot hoot. Okay, we say it together on 3, right?
Okay.
Or on 0. 3, 2, 1. Smash. Okay.
You guys are passing.
Why Smash for you?
Because I love owls.
Owls aren't here, Tifa. It's Hoot Hoot.
Yeah, but it's an owl Pokemon.
Okay,
creepy eyes. Look at it. Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at it and it's so cute. Even though I wish they would have given it a second leg.
It does have 2 legs.
Yeah, okay. But
it's just always standing on one.
Yeah.
It actually has 2 legs.
I kind of like how it looks slightly evil.
I think it looks sleep deprived.
No.
Why the red eyes then?
It looks like you when your dad calls.
Kinda.
Like the stance.
Except more.
Your hair starts standing up.
Except there's more dead in my eyes.
Your arms go into like attack mode.
I start standing on one leg. Jack, 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 Jack.
But it's a Smash.
I agree. You know what makes it for me? I put it so that you can see the mouse cursor. I know it's tiny, but still. Look at the roundness.
That also makes
There's a
sense.
super round body, super round eyes, and even the beak is kind of egg-shaped like this. And we've said this before, I'm saying it again to remind everybody, the rounder a Pokemon is, the more Smash it is. Because roundness directly translates to Smashes. So that's a Smash. Hoot Hoot's eyes are like that because of the Game Freak leaks. I don't think so. I hope somebody at Game Freak is looking like this because we need to get the security up.
Sorry.
Okay, Noctowl does things to you.
Noctowl, I'm not... Like, despite me loving owls, never was like, oh my god, it's an owl Pokemon like Hoot Hoot does. I somehow...
It looks like it wears a crown, Tifa.
Yeah,
It's
but
King Owl.
It is a Smash, but I always wanted a bit more.
Like what?
I do not know.
Would not eat Cyndaquil. Pass. I love owls, not this one. Yeah, Tifa is saying Smash, but she's saying past things.
No, it is a Smash. I love owls. That's already an automatic Smash in my book. But I kind of wish Noctowl still had an extra evolution.
Okay.
And they
then do what?
maybe went a bit more like Corviknight style.
But that's a Raven.
Yeah, but they could have done something along the lines.
So you want your owl to not be an owl. Now, I think what Tifa is saying is it needs to be more exaggerated, more extroverted, more eccentric.
It is one of the more...
It's a
normal Pokemon?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It actually is a normal Pokemon. It makes sense. But something more out there. It seems like a very safe design. Yeah, but...
It is absolutely safe. Oh, ice flying! Yes! That would have
like
been...
a bigger snow owl harpy vulture.
Yes!
That would be so cool.
That would be absolutely awesome as like a third line.
The monkey paw hears your request and gives you... In Pokemon Gen 10, Noctowl has a cousin, like Meowth and Berserker in Galar.
Yeah.
So instead of Noctowl, it becomes Snow Owl or Snowl. Snow Owl, and then it becomes then sort of Noctowl.
That would have been really cool. It's still a Smash, but I wish they did more.
I agree with you. I think it looks nice. It still has a super round head, and roundness is important. It looks like it would enjoy being petted, but it doesn't want you to know that it likes being petted.
And I love everything with claws like that.
That's why sometimes I don't cut my nails. Now, this one is important. Ladybug.
Ladybug. It's a pass, unfortunately, for me. Even though Ladybug is so
Okay,
cute.
wait. Before you say that, I would like to... No, listen. I am afraid of insects. I like insects, I find them interesting, but only behind glass or wherever they are that they cannot touch me. When you look at Ladybug in art, you probably think, at least I do, that's a Marienkäfer, that's a ladybug. That's German, by the way. Right?
Yeah. Or as we would say it in Dutch, a good lord beast.
That's a wild name for a ladybug. Now, and ladybugs are really tiny, right? They're part of the reason I think why they're so cute is because they're tiny. It is 3 feet, 1 meter.
Yeah.
That thing will punch you in the dick if you look at it wrong.
But to be fair, all of the bug Pokemon do.
No, some
Like
of
if
them
you
are
would have,
actually
like, a
a
beetle.
sensible size. Ladybug is huge.
Have you seen like Beedrill? That thing, if it stings you, it won't just be a little sting, it will impale you.
Yeah, you'll have a hole in your body. Yes, 1 meter, 3 foot 3 inches. Ladybug is huge. Huge. And it knows that. So, Nobody likes big insects when they're coming towards you. So Ladybug is super sweet, not for itself. Maybe it has some deeper, darker thoughts. Maybe it wants to fuck things up. But Ladybug knows that people would be scared. So it's being like this, walking out like...
Well, what's your verdict?
Smash.
Okay.
Simply because it's 1 meter tall, so if I don't say smash, it's gonna come eat me in my sleep.
Hey, no, I said pass. It's in the wrong list.
It was nice knowing you. My cynic will need something to eat. Smash! Alright. That thing still evolves and becomes even bigger. And it becomes Lady Ann.
I don't know why that kind of gives me Mega Man vibes.
I see it.
I don't know what it is though.
I'm slightly thinking Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Like Ladybug.
It's the head for Power Rangers.
Ladybug's older brother that is dressed up for like Halloween and wants to go as a superhero.
Yeah, it's like a wannabe hero, yeah.
Yeah. In training, not wannabe.
Yeah, okay, fair, in training. It's like his first superhero outfit.
Yeah.
It's a pass.
How can you pass on that? It's trying so hard.
Yeah, I see. He's the nice guy wanting to save everyone, wanting to help my grandma cross the road, all of that.
Lady Ann would do that. It would help your grandma cross the street when nobody slows down for her.
I think Lady Ann is cooler than Ladybug, but I'm still not enthusiastic of keeping it around. Yeah.
Enthusiast?
Enthused, yeah, I agree. Pass.
Whoop.
Is that in this generation?
No.
No, right?
We're
Okay.
safe. It's okay, but nothing compared to what comes later. Pass.
I agree.
More than not, if you're still around, clearly we don't see it that way, that there's not a lot of Smash in Gen 2. This list is very top-loaded. Spinnerack.
Spinnerack is so adorable. It's a Smash.
It
And
looks
its
so cute.
sad face on its back. It's
Look at this! They can change the expression on their back! Like,
we'll eat mosquitoes, exactly. Just for that. Just for that, we're keeping
it's adorable! Step on it while your shoe is on fire. Skinner. No. Definitely Smash, adorable baby. Got a little face. He has 2 faces. He has an actual face and he's got the face on his back and he can move that and it's
He is so
adorable.
cute. Also, he is 50 centimeters, which is basically like this big.
Yeah, but I
That's
think
a big spiner.
I think that's not tall because it says height. I don't think it's tall. It's like width.
Nah, I don't think that's the width. I think that's
The width?
butt to...
Then that's a big spider. But it's an adorable one, so I'm okay with it. This is the one spider I'm not afraid of.
It's a
I would
Smash.
definitely ask if I can pet it. Yeah.
But I'm not a big fan of its evolution.
What do you mean? Ariados is badass.
It is kinda badass, but it's a pass for me.
How? Look. Spinnerack is the cute, adorable little spider. Ariados is the big brother spider that protects the Spinnerack.
Yeah, but I agree with Psycho here. He lost the cuteness, and honestly, he looks like he's gonna suck me empty in my sleep.
Yeah, because it's badass.
Yeah, but I want to live.
So
and
does
for me
Ariados.
to live, I have to pass on Ariados.
Just feed it. Like, it's 3 feet 7. It's big enough. You won't forget to feed it.
Absolutely adorable. But no.
Nah. This is Smash. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Don't love him as much as Spinnerack. Absolutely agree. Too big.
It's less cute, but it makes up with coolness. It even, like, the horn even grows bigger. The mandibles look more menacing.
Yeah, it deserves love. Then it's a pass.
If you say pass to Brobat, we're gonna have a problem.
No, Crobat is cool. Crobat is a Smash.
The first Pokemon, PokéDex wise, that evolves from friendship. Think of that. Think of how big of a concept that is. You need to realize that a Golbat loves you so much that it goes, I need to be stronger. I need to grow an extra pair of wings. I'm gonna be one of the fastest Pokemon in existence. I'm gonna become a Crobat. And then you get this. Doesn't have feet. Does it not?
No, it has...
It has these little things.
Those little membrane feet thing where it can hold on to things. Friendship evolution sucks in game though. I do agree. Also, I find it kind of weird that...
Oh.
This is a friendship evolution.
On the bottom of its body are what appear to be a pair of stubby feet or tufts of fur. We don't actually know if it has feet. But having
I want to say it's feet.
Having little tufts of fur that look like little feeties is even more adorable. Works for me. Friendship evolution sucks in game, but yeah, just keep walking around with them, keep healing them, give them massages, haircuts.
Divorce it and immediately put it in a PC for the living things. I mean, I would love to have one hanging.
Crobat is actually amazing.
I'm a little Crobat.
That's not a Crobat.
It's okay. And
Bye, Bruce.
Right.
So Smash?
Yep, Smash.
Finally. I think you can catch it in Swish DLC. I would hope so, because Crobat needs to be in more games.
It is cute.
Just because
it loves you doesn't mean you have to love it back.
That is true.
I would love the shit out of Crobat.
But it needs to be loved because it deserves it. It's X-Bat, the X-Pokemon. Yeah, that too. Hence the crow from Cross. Chinchou.
That's a pass. Don't tell me Chinchou is a Smash.
It is a round blob, perfectly round. It has little antennas that are, again, perfectly round. It has a teeny tiny mouth, again, perfectly round. It has these super weak little flappy wings. What do you call the wings on a fish?
Fins.
Fins, yes, that's what I'm saying, wings. And it has feet. It has little feet. The only creepy thing about it is the eyes being like an X. That's kind of weird. But then again,
they solved that later.
It's a deep sea creature.
Imagine deep diving with it. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah. Just you hold on to it and then it swims with you and then you can see things.
Yeah, but it's still a pass.
It's a plus, not an X. Oh yeah, true.
If I need to deep dive and I would really like a Chinchou, I would rent one.
Wow. I'm not a Chinchou, but I'm offended on behalf of Chinchous.
Just take it to the public pool. Nah, sorry, pass.
For some silly shenanigans.
Same with Lantern.
Lantern, you don't even say the name properly.
Sorry, my bad.
Chinchou, am I right with Lantern is too much for me. It is so cute. Look at it. It looks like it's happy to show you the way.
Lost the cuteness again. It's still kind of cute.
It looks chubby.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
I agree with Pass turn. It's cute. Would still rent.
The antenna on the big one looks displaced. Yeah, kinda, doesn't it? But it looks so happy to be there. Just to go on a swim with you.
The little one still kinda works for me, but nah.
Alright, whatever.
Oh, you
Pichu.
actually agree.
On 3. Again.
Oh, wait, no, I haven't decided
3,
yet.
2, 1.
Pass.
Pass. It's a pass for me. Pichu didn't need to exist. It's cute, but it is in Smash and it shouldn't have been. I don't understand
You have to smash.
why Game Freak or Nintendo or Creatures, I don't know who is to blame, didn't give us Gorochu. Raichu, we talked about this.
Gorochu?
back when we did Gen 1, we talked about Gorochu. Raichu was originally supposed to be the middle evolution, and there was supposed to be another one after this looking even more badass. So I think we went the wrong way. I don't think we needed something that comes before Pikachu. I think we needed something that comes after Raichu.
Yeah, but we all like to have something adorable, and I think when...
Yeah, Pikachu. Pikachu is adorable. And Raichu is too.
Yeah, but I think they wanted to go on that adorable wave and make something even more adorable. And Pichu, honestly, is kind of adorable. Pichu is cute. But I would have also preferred an evolution after Raichu, if I had to pick. Even though I don't think why they can't do both, or I don't get why they can't do both.
Because we've never had 4 evolutionary stages. That's you can't do that, because Game Freak can't count to 4. Pikachu does everything it needs to, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they can still give us a 4th evolution. Anything is possible. I mean, at some point they might.
Or new Mega, I would love that. I would love it if they just decided to stop doing different gimmicks every game and would just decide on one. But I don't think it's gonna happen. It should, but I don't think it will. So Pichu for me is a pass.
Yeah, go with it.
Weren't you saying Smash earlier?
No.
Okay. Cleffa.
Kind of adorable, but also pass for me.
Cleffa looks like it's standing off in the distance, trying to work up the courage to tell you that you're cute. Not even that it has like a crush and you're just like, I want to be friends with you, but I don't know if I can approach you.
Yeah. That's illegal.
I don't know what you think Smash or Pass means, but it's nothing illegal.
Cleffa, absolutely adorable. I fully agree with what you said, but it's a pass for me.
You keep saying you agree, but why?
Cleffa just doesn't...
But it's P.
Yeah, it's cute.
Cleffa looks like it follows you around in an annoying way. My heart goes out for that because I do the very same thing.
I wouldn't be able to say go away because I would be scared of breaking its heart.
I mean, later on it even gets abilities cute charm. So, but it's also star-shaped and it has the hair tuft.
Yeah, that is true.
So are those actually the ears, or is that like I mean, its ears are completely brown. Those are some big ears. I wonder if they're squishy. I would go like,
is.
I'd like take them and go like gently squish them. I wouldn't want to hurt the Cleffa.
It's really cute, but pass.
No. Look at it! I want to give it a cookie just to watch it hold it. If it's squishy like Kirby, smash. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm quite sure it's squishy.
Igglybuff.
It's round, but I find Igglybuff really creepy. And it's just an immediate pass for me.
So,
like, I would catch it for the Pokédex and that's it.
Igglybuff makes multiple mistakes with the way it presents itself. First of all, it's round, and everybody knows round is horseshit. Sometimes even I can't say the things with a straight face. No, it shouldn't be called Igglybuff in 2024. It should be called Igglybuff because it's giving me the ick. I'm just saying. So, first things first, let's start at the top. What is up with these 3 tumors growing out of its head?
I think it's more like a sort of hair sort of thing.
Nah, that's
weird.
You can't
call... There's several Pokemon that have bumps and I don't know what. You don't talk about that either.
Yeah, but those are cute.
Here, it's a rounded tuft of hair. It's hair.
This is gonna be hurtful to some people, but I don't think it's a good look if you only have hair right in the middle of your head.
Like, I said myself that I find Igglybuff creepy and it's a pass, but I feel the need to defend Igglybuff against you.
Shut up. If you only have hair right in the middle of your head, if you like the way you look, cool. It's not for me. But then again, you shouldn't do your hair just for me. But I don't love that hairdo.
It can't help it, it's a baby.
So, get better style. I don't know. Then, and that's the worst, it has stolen the Dreamcast logo on its forehead. What's up with that?
That's a baby curl.
No, that's the Dreamcast swirl.
I had that for the majority of my life, like this one annoying curl.
I'm happy that I haven't met you then, because if you also stole the Dreamcast logo and you put it on your forehead, we wouldn't be together. Put some respect to the Sega Dreamcast.
But I think we can agree it's a pass.
What's with those dead, hollow-looking eyes? This isn't a, no, I'm happy to see you, welcome back home. It's a, I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
No, it has more
Pass.
soul in its eyes than some of the others.
After sucking up mine, probably.
But I do agree with the pass verdict.
Jack with a cute pre-evolution of a 2-stage line instead of a new evolution Pichu. Jack with a cute pre-evolution of a 2-stage line instead of a new evolution Cleffa. Hype! Yeah. It just happens, you know? I don't know how to explain it other than the way I do. Do you think it's just plain skin everywhere else, like a Sphinx cat? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. But it doesn't.
We can check the PokéDex.
It doesn't say it.
It has a very soft body. If it starts to roll, it will bounce all over and be impossible to stop. That's just annoying. Its extremely flexible and elastic body makes it bounce continuously, anytime, anywhere. That's just a logistical nightmare. Instead of walking with its short legs, it moves around by bouncing on its soft, tender body.
It has a soft and plushy body that feels like marshmallows.
Gen 2.
Yeah, but it feels like a marshmallow.
No, Gen 2.
Doesn't matter.
For the record, the statement Tifa has just made is not admissible in this court because it was added later.
Well, next one. This is a clear verdict. Like, we have to go through all of them.
Yeah. Togepi. I think it's clear where I stand on this because I have a life-size Togepi plushie.
I'm kinda divided on Togepi. Like, I don't want to say Smash.
Cute and nutritious in case of emergency.
But Togepi is also not a pass.
Yeah, but it has to be Smash or Pass, Tifa. There is no third option. Those are the rules.
Then it gets a...
Tifa, we live in a world of grey. This stream is objective. You can only Smash or Pass. There is no...
Yeah, because it falls on the line, I will put it in Smash.
Imagine that on. I do have enough.
I'll go with Smash.
Agreed. Togepi is the original egg-shaped design. And it's the original Pokemon wearing an egg as part of its outfit. Everything else that came after, like that vulture crap from Sun and Moon, I believe, bullshit.
Also, why don't you talk about the 3 things on its head?
What do you mean?
Well, with Igglybuff you had a problem.
Are you trying to body shame Togepi for having...
Suddenly it's not an issue, huh?
Having the head of a star. I don't even know who you are anymore.
I already said Smash, it's okay.
You did with Igglybuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was objectively the right thing to say. I don't understand how the Igglybuff situation has anything to do with Togepi. Those are clearly 2 very different things.
Obviously.
Yes. Look, Togepi, Spike, Spike, Spike. Okay, 3 spikes. Igglybuff, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
Round, round, round.
There you go. That's crazy. Jack is just discrediting Execute here. Execute isn't wearing the egg as a suit. It's different. Execute is actual egg, and that's allowed. Togetic. Oh, the toga means spiky. Oh, that's also why Togedemaru is called that. I never realized. Thank you, Douglas.
That explains. Also, here the egg became a part of it. Like, it's no longer a shell, it just fused.
Yeah.
We've been wearing it for so long, never taking it off.
Not sure, boss. It's okay.
That it just merged with us.
Yeah.
It's now part of us.
If you change your outfit so little that your shirt fuses into your body, that's weird.
Because Misty didn't take Togepi's damn shell off,
Yeah. Just a weird bird.
I do kind of like Togetic.
It has a dump truck ass.
Yeah.
Or a very long back, I don't know, but it looks like it has a big butt.
I'm gonna stick with Smash.
The neck is a bit too long, it's not cute anymore. I don't think it's Smash either. For me, it's a pass. Togetic looks like a Togepi went to one of those weird plastic surgery places and got like stretched out, trying to look like a blue Yoshi with wings.
No, Togetic looks like the older brother. And I feel like the longer neck also works. If it was shorter, it probably would have just looked weird.
So you say Smash?
Yeah.
Alright. Don't know why you would do that, but whatever. Natu.
I never liked this line, it's a pass.
It's a Smash.
It's so, I love birds, and it's kind of this adorable little size. And I only realized now it also looks like the things in the Mario game that you shoot at the wall and then bounce on.
Yeah, the one with a retractable beak.
Yeah. But I never really liked Natu and Xatu.
You know how cats and dogs sometimes lay down and they do this thing that we call loafing, where they like pull their little legs underneath their body? That's the Natu design in a nutshell.
Yeah. If I would see it walking around, I would be all over it.
It's a head with features. Like it has a round wing, it has some feathers sticking out of its little round butt, it has 2 feet. It does look like it just watched a World War II documentary, yes.
Kind of, yeah, and it looks like it's very deeply judging you.
I mean, yeah. It likes people watching.
I can absolutely get that, but it's not just people watching, it's like people judging. It's still a pass for me.
It's a Smash. Natu is Smash. It is so round.
Excuse me?
So adorable. I mean, yeah, you're wrong. Fine. Nah, Natu, imagine having a Natu. I mean, they are tiny, look. 8 inches. Imagine holding a Natu on the palm of your hand and putting some seeds or nuts on there, and when the Natu goes...
Yeah, adorable.
Absolutely cute. Plus, psychic flying. Good combination. Now, Xatu.
Pass. Especially the face that's looking at me from its chest, no.
Yeah. The thing that throws me off with Xatu...
His nipples are looking at me. His nipples are judging me.
I didn't want to say it at first. I want to start with something else, but you're right. Xatu has judgy nipples.
Yes! It does.
And I don't know what to do with that. I'm not ready to be judged by somebody's nipples. But even worse for me, or what stood out to me even more, why do you hold your wings like somebody that is about to reveal their nether regions to me in the park? What's up with that move?
If you look at the picture on the Pokemon card where it has its wings open though, it does have something really cool.
Does it though? I mean...
Yeah, it does.
Like if Xatu was smart and worked on its angles a bit, it would always walk around like this. Because that's kind of badass. But like this? No.
It's not for me.
This looks like it's thinking of stalking you.
It just silently walks behind you in the dark without saying anything at all.
Yeah.
When you stop, he stops.
But he doesn't even look away or pretend like he's not stalking you, he just goes...
Just aims his judgy nipples at you.
Xatu is apparently named after a Haida Xatpole. Looks like someone I can hang out with. Maybe in other shots, in this one... And like Tifa said, I mean, look, the nipples are judging you too. Like, not just the face, that's like deep in thought. This I could get behind. This, it's too much for me. Sorry, Xatu.
Yep.
Let's do one more line and then take a break. Mareep.
Mareep is really cute. But is Mareep a Smash? Yeah, I would say so.
Mareep is absolutely beautiful. It has the super cool hair tufts. It looks so soft without being scratchy, itchy like wool sometimes can be.
Pokémon.
That's the German name and that's also adorable. It is adorable.
Yeah.
Look at the feet. It's standing on like tippy toes.
Wasn't there an episode in the anime where they get hit by lightning and turn like massive because their wool starts growing?
Yes. It's adorable. Big snuggle, love a Mareep. Yes, it gives wool and electricity. Yes,
that's true.
And instead of ears, it has these weird black and yellow bulbs on its head. And for some reason, Mareep doesn't make it look weird. It just makes it look cute and adorable. And
because
I need
it's
to protect
kind of like goat horn-ish.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, fair.
Super cute.
Smash. I think this entire line is Smash, really.
Fluffy. Mokoko in Japanese.
Still a Smash.
I don't know why they changed color. Why did it go from this intense, beautiful, dark royal blue to what a sheep looks like after it's been shaved?
I'm not sure either. I agree. I think this might have worked better if they kept the blue. But maybe they wanted to make it look more different and not just like Mareep now standing up.
Fair enough, but the tail is still the same and the horn thingies are there. So.
But it still changed color too.
Yeah, that's true.
As in the bulb at least.
But you can still see that it's like the relation to the Mareep because the features are still there.
But I feel like the color change with a lot of evolutions is weird.
But Fluffy is also modest. Unlike Xatu, that makes you feel judged by its nipple packs, Fluffy is covering up. That's modest. It is bottomless, yes. And it isn't afraid to show you what's there, which is nothing, which is good because this is for kids.
But I do like this line, so it's a Smash.
Yeah, can get behind that. Now, Ampharos.
I mean, I stick to my point. I do like how the sheep is losing its hair along the way.
Zooming in so we don't see the sexiness with this Mega Ampharos, because Gen 2, we're talking Ampharos.
It's still a Smash.
The only thing that could make Ampharos even better for me is if it actually had hands. Because Ampharos
now
this
it
way,
has stomps.
if you look at it for too long, it looks like it could be like a weird penguin kind of thing, because it looks like flappy wings.
But if I imagine hands on it, that looks so weird, especially since it has stomps the entire time.
I mean, yeah, but the feet also changed. Instead of having like a little hoof kind of thing like Mareep,
it now has one toe.
It looks like it has a nail, or it's wearing socks with a white dot at the front.
Some claws might have worked.
Yeah. Yeah. Looks more like a kangaroo. A little bit.
Kinda, yeah.
I think because of yellow and long-ish neck, it also gives me like giraffe energy. Also with the horns going slightly up, like with a giraffe. And giraffes are adorable.
I think it's definitely a bit kangaroo-based.
See what Bulbapedia says? Nothing really. It's an ovine Pokemon. Oh, sheep. That's what that means. Alright.
But I like it. Smash.
Smash?
Yep.
Alright. I feel like we deserve a break. We are about a third through, I want to say. Yeah, just under.
Well, short
break. We're making
break.
good progress.
And then BRB.
Short break and then BRB.
Okay. Short break and then...
I know it's been a while
we're
since
back.
You've been here with me, Tifa, but that's not how that works.
Yeah. BRB.
BRB.
We back.
Yeah. Alright, you ready to keep smashing and passing?
Yes.
Blossom.
Blossom is a pass for me. Blossom is too happy.
I'm sorry.
I can't keep up with Blossom's energy.
It's blurry right now because it's still loading because Wikipedia is slow. The image will literally become clearer in a moment. How? Okay, maybe not. Why is the site so slow?
Yeah, it's adorable. It's like, Blossom.
Since when do you have a Pokemon voice? What the fuck? That was really good, actually.
Blossom does like this Blossom dance. It goes like, Blossom.
Is it just me or does she actually sound like a Pokemon?
It's like a cheerleader. What's it gonna do all day? Just dance? I mean,
yeah,
that's kind of what it does, doesn't it?
some people get paid to do that. Just saying.
It is adorable. But like I said, I can't keep up with Blossom's energy. Blossom and I are not a good match.
That is why I think it's Smash, because Blossom has this like super happy, cheerful energy, but to me it doesn't seem like it would be too much. If you have a bad day, Blossom would try to cheer you up. But if it doesn't manage to, Blossom wouldn't like blame you for it. It would also just be okay with you not being okay. I mean, it wouldn't be okay, it would still try to make the situation better, but it would not like be spiteful or anything like that, that's what I mean. Remember, it gets even smaller after evolving.
I thought Blossom is the final evolution.
Yeah, it evolves from Gloom. It is tiny, 40 centimeters, a foot and 4 inches. It's small. It's fun size. You can, if you're having a bad day, Blossom comes into the room. Do you have a Blossom voice?
Blossom.
And then you pick it up and then you put it on the desk next to you and then it goes.
Now I would go to a restaurant where they have a dinner and a show where Blossom would be dancing. Or I would go watch street entertainments of Blossoms doing their cheerleader thing. I would put them in a half game show or whatever that's called.
A halfway show, what?
Yeah, what do you call it? Like in America during soccer or football?
The Super Bowl, nobody cares about the actual sport, we're all just there for it.
Like during the breaks, they always have cheerleaders and stuff. Like I would put Blossom there and I would watch it. But would I want Blossom for me? No. So it's a pass.
I don't know, man. Small and humanoid is a bit weird. Only if you make it weird. I don't bring that energy.
Blossom doesn't have a nose, it's okay. And flower ears.
Some would say that's better. Anyway, it's Smash. It is Smash. It is so cheerful, it is so happy, it is so cute, without seeming to be overbearing. So it is Smash. Sorry you don't see that. Meryl.
Now that is a Smash.
Okay, I've literally told you before, elaborate.
I don't think I need to. Look at it. Like, does it need an explanation? No. It's round, it's blue, it's cute, it has
round,
a ball.
Round, round in round, more round, round, round. It has the flappy arms and feet. Look at it. This one doesn't need fingers or toes. It has the flappy appendages and it's adorable.
It's absolutely adorable.
Peekaboo. Yes, I remember seeing images of this and people told me it's peekaboo and I was so mad when it wasn't. But then I was also super happy because...
Keep going.
I was super happy. You know, for somebody that said Smash, you do an awful lot of past things while I'm trying to explain why I would why I would say it's Smash. Smash?
Yeah.
Smash.
Smash.
I would love a Meryl in real life. How tall do they get?
Not that...
Blossom sized.
Small. I'd put them in the pond and the garden.
Did you know, by the way, that the tail is like hollow, so when Meryl goes diving, you can see where it is diving because the tail stays at the surface? It's adorable.
It's not very stealthy.
It doesn't need to. It's Meryl. It's adorable. Meryl.
Yeah, it's not a pass, but it's also not a 100% smash
no,
too.
Tifa, I've said it before. I'm reminding you now for the last time.
I know. I'm just saying, like I'm doubting. It looks like Meryl was diving, found an inflatable balloon
and swallowed
at the bottom, swallowed it, accidentally triggered the button or like the rope or whatever, and it's now stuck inside of it.
we're judging the Gen 2 Pokemon based on their Gen 2-iness, but I have to agree with Psycho here. Azumarill was so underappreciated that they made it into a water fairy type later and gave it ability, huge power and belly drum, fucks. Azumarill will give you a headache if it needs to. And otherwise, Azumarill, it's literally egg-shaped and it's so happy about it.
That is very true. I do like its shiny form. That's like yellow.
That is also beautiful. But you can tell that it's happy because it even has a happy like ocean seawater design with the white waves and the like bubbles. And it has floppy bunny ears.
That is true.
And as you can see on the trading card, it's gonna use its tail to smash.
It's gonna fuck you up.
Look at this. Also, why is Azumarill in Higurashi? That is Hinamizawa in the background.
But no, very true. It's Smash.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Azumarill has the same look your dog does when you get home. And
That
if
is
that
kind of true.
isn't Smash, nothing is.
That is kind of true.
And therefore, 100% Smash.
Sudowoodo. That is a pass. Sudowoodo is so annoying. And he was like, Sudowoodo! 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 No.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think Sudowoodo already started off on the wrong foot by being Mogelbaum. The German name is so cute. It has the same idea as Sudowoodo. Mogelbaum is like faking it tree, but not like mean faking, just like pretending, like Sudowoodo.
I do kind of like the idea of Sudowoodo. But it's just no.
So, Sudowoodo in the games, the first time you see one, you only get to meet two, I believe, if I recall correctly, in Gold, Silver and Crystal. But they are roadblocks.
Oh
So-
yeah, you have to spray them with water.
Already in my mind, a Sudowoodo isn't something I want, it's something I need to overcome. So
It's
Sudowoodo
annoying.
is pitching itself all wrong. You're already antagonizing me. You shouldn't be doing that. There's no need. Stand up for yourself, you know? Be out, be proud, show who you are. Don't do it like this.
Yeah, but he's trying to be a tree, so that's exactly what it's doing.
No, it's annoying. Sudowoodo needs an evolution to fix the Sudowoodo mistakes. It got a baby form at some point, but we're not talking about that today because that's not Gen 2. Sudowoodo then makes further mistakes. If you just look at the body, it looks like a turd.
No, I would not think turd when
Tifa.
I look at that.
Don't make me open paint. Wait,
That's just a lock.
I'm doing this. I am doing this.
That's just a lock. At least move it here. I thought you like locks. Jack likes lock jokes, so I don't really see his problem here.
I'm not a poop doctor. So, we are doing this, people. I haven't used paint in forever.
It's a walking lock joke, yeah?
No, I need the pen. Oh my god. If
Just
you...
make it thicker, there, size.
It doesn't get
Well,
bigger than this.
Then I didn't say anything.
Wait, I want the Radiergummi.
That's even weirder.
That's what I'm talking about. When I look at Sudowoodo at the wrong angle,
I still see a lock. We all know what you meant when you say you see a turd, but I don't see it.
if your turds have weird antennas sticking out, seek a doctor. So, what I
Or a
see...
sausage, if anything.
What I see when I look at Sudowoodo, this looks really cursed with a whiteout, is a turd with corn pieces in it.
You have issues. To
I-
look at Sudowoodo and think that porting.
Tifa, I'm doing a S.M.A.S.H or P.A.S.S rating stream. Of course I have issues.
Porting. It's a walking lock joke, yeah.
Yes.
If
Yes.
Just for that you should you should say smash.
And if you then further look at the arms and the hands, it has these weird gnubbly finger ball things. That is so weird. In not a good way.
I think for what they wanted to achieve, it's a really good design. And for that, I kind of like it, but...
I'm sorry, if anybody looks at a pseudo-wood and goes, that's a tree, you need to see an optometrician. That is not a tree. Where are the leaves?
If it closes its eyes, it's fine. Hey, there are trees with no leaves, but just like balls.
Nah, pass. Pass. Okay, Politoed.
Politoed will absolutely fuck me up.
Politoed is not going to ask you when you return the money it lent you. But you will know that you should have paid Politoed back earlier when you feel the knife go in between your ribs.
Yeah, that is very... Yeah, that actually fits perfectly. Yeah. Like, Politoed will give everyone a chance. But you only have that one chance.
Politoed does not forgive. It does not forget.
Politoed holds grudges.
But it's also adorable.
It is kind of also adorable. But I think it says...
And you need a King's Rock to get one, so that's pretty badass.
I think it's a pass, though.
How? How can you say it even has the Dreamcast swirl on its belly?
I thought that was a bad thing.
Yeah, when Igglybuff does it.
We considered that a bad thing.
Yeah, on Igglybuff, on Politoed, it's a sign of badassery because Politoed respects the Sega Dreamcast, like you all should. It's a smash. While you think about it for a moment, Politoed looks like a tree, he's just petrified. Shouldn't be a rock type then.
No, not Politoed, Sudowoodo.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but you said Politoed.
Oh, Sudowoodo, sorry.
Politoed does not look like a tree.
More than Sudowoodo, at least it's fully green, mostly.
No. Okay, fine. Smash.
Also, it's because it's a frog and I think frogs are adorable.
That is very true.
They were my favorite animal.
That is true.
Hoppip. Which is very shy, so you can't see it right now. You can look at the art.
Hoppip is absolutely cute and adorable, but I would just let it float around. Be like, oh, that's so cute.
Again, it's Blossom
and then
size.
move on. It's a smash. Pass, sorry.
Tifa said smash.
No, it's pass. Pass.
I want to love Hoppip so much, but I just can't. If there was a Hoppip version without the leaves,
but that's how it floats.
If there was a Hoppip version without the leaves, this would be like a pre-evolution of Scatty or whatever it's called. The cat Pokemon.
Nah. Actually, yeah, I could see it.
It has the little cat tail, it has the cat ears, it's so cute. But the idea, it needs to be outside. But Psycho, outside is not safe for a Hoppip. It is super weak, it has like no moves, and it is so light. At that size, they float away with the wind. It is so sad.
It's not necessarily sad, that's what they do. They all just float around.
But imagine you are a young little Tifa on your second day of school and you have a Hoppip. It's your best friend. And the weather is bad, but you don't know better because you're a little kid and you want to take your Hoppip friend along to school because everybody needs to see your Hoppip because it's super cute, right? And so you take your Hoppip and you go to school, but
Why
then
are you crying?
because there's a gust of wind.
Crying.
Because there's a gust of wind and your Hoppip goes flying and you never get it back.
Oh my god.
That's sad. That's so sad. No. Hoppip?
Oh my god.
No.
This is why you're homeschooled if you have a Hoppip, so that doesn't happen, okay?
Homeschooled? You mean Hoppip school? Whatever. While carrying this channel to greater heights is back. Welcome back, Tifa.
Thank you, glad to be back. How you doing, Malix?
Malix, just because it's right doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Happy Sunday, how are you doing? Hoppip is pass.
I feel really sad for you, but I agree, Hoppip is pass.
Hoppip is pass because you also don't want to keep them inside. They need to be outside, they need to float around. That's what they do. It's a cottonweed Pokemon. We need to go.
Yeah. Well, you could put a little leash on it. Skiploom.
Skiploom. Pass.
Yeah, pass for me as well. It's kind of the same story as with Hoppip, really. Oh, Hoppip, really.
Skiploom looks like it's gonna ask inappropriate questions during class.
No, it has the face that I feel like I sometimes have.
You do that face a lot, actually. It's when I say you look impish.
Yeah, it's the impish little look.
But you make it work. Skiploom looks like... I don't know.
This is the face you pull before you're going to ask something outrageous. And you know it's gonna be funny as fuck.
Yeah, but not
to you at least, maybe not to the rest.
No, not with Skiploom energy. Skiploom makes it not work. Skiploom does it bad. Skiploom is the kind of Pokemon, it pulls that face and then goes, I'm not racist, but...
No, I don't get that from Skiploom. But it's still a pass. I also don't get Karen energy from Skiploom.
No, I kind of see it. 40-year-old Karen gossiping behind your back energy, I do.
Is it the haircut? I don't really see Karen in it. But I do see impish little mischief maker.
Nah, it's the empty eyes. Hoppips look cute. Here it's like, no, it's just like...
It's a little mischief maker, like you gotta keep your eyes out on that one when it comes past. Looking forward to having the next week off due to vacation, and I have absolutely no plans. Sometimes that is the best. Like every time we have a vacation where we end up just staying at home, I feel so refreshed after.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but sometimes that's nice. Like if you actively go do something that's also really nice, and you like go to places, but then when you're back, you feel like you still need to like decompress and like wind down. But then like the next day you have to go back to work already because you plan it so that you're back on Sunday to have the most of your week. And like still do laundry and stuff, but just a week of nothing is sometimes so nice.
Yeah, I agree.
So I hope you're gonna have the best week of nothingness. Play some games.
That doesn't have a nice ring to it, but I agree with her statement.
Yeah, just watch some shows, play some games, just completely chill.
Yeah. Like Jumpluff.
With Jumpluff, I kinda see old housewife or mean grandma, even though I think you said that about Skiploom.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I do in a way like the evolution line.
I don't.
Because it somehow sort of makes sense. And it sticks to the theme and it kinda works. But all of them are also just like a pass. It's like it exists. I accept that they're part of society. It's nice, they're cute, and if they go past, I'll be like, oh look, how adorable.
No, I don't, because it's gonna give me my allergies.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Inhaling these spores may cause coughs and itchiness.
Yeah.
These dandelions will get everywhere in your room. Pass. Jumpluff is one of those Pokemon I want to say Smash, but I cannot. I cannot in good conscience say Smash. It is a pass for me. It looks like a blueberry came to life.
I do wonder if you can go on its little poos.
Yes, you probably can, and therein lies the problem. Once Jumpluff runs out of its cotton spores, its journey and its life reaches its end.
Okay,
Jumpluff, as a Pokemon, just looking at it and using it in the game, I don't love it. It's weak. I never actively use one unless I really have to. But the Jumpluff lore is just... So, I'm allergic to... I would be allergic to 100%. So, even though Jumpluff is really cute to me, I couldn't be near one because they make me feel like crap. And then... They have super short lives. Once the season is over, the Jumpluff dies.
You don't know how long it keeps that. But fuck the allergies. What if you would have one, use it in battle, And something uses like ember on it.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
This thing seems so burnable. It will be dead instantly.
I could not live in an area with jump love because I would need constant supervision by multiple therapists. Look, I go outside, I go for a walk. A group of jump love come past me. They trigger my allergies. I sneeze. They lose all of their spores from the throwback of me sneezing, and then they die.
Nah, it can control its flight even in a hurricane. So obviously a bit of wind doesn't do anything to it.
I don't
but still,
believe it.
the idea is...
Nah, that's
kind
jump
of
love
sad.
propaganda.
That is kind of sad.
Mutually assured destruction. Yeah. Imagine how fucked up that would be. This is gonna get real sick for a moment. Imagine you have a suicidal jump love and it flies past you, you sneeze and it goes... Why? Game Freak, why do you make Pokemon like this?
Yeah, but that
Why?
wouldn't happen because it can handle the wind, like we already know that.
It can, so
But
doesn't
still.
mean it will.
It will, but still,
Nah,
I
jump
would
love,
see them
pass.
fly around and be like, oh, how cute, but that's kind of it. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pass.
No. Jump love is nightmare material. Like existential dread, the Pokemon, the blueberry.
A-Bomb.
I hate it.
A-Bomb is,
Nah.
I want to say kind of cute, but I'm not sure if cute falls under it. It's cheeky.
Monkey.
It's absolutely cheeky. I think we can all agree with that. But it's a pass.
Instant pass. I hate Apom. I
Is it
hate
the
it.
hand till?
Yes. And it's everything about it. I know. Look, what's with this weird round hand on its tail and the weird round fingers? No. Then it has this face that's like,
It's the cheeky monkey face.
Apom will steal your baby. You're gonna walk with your significant other and your newborn baby in a stroller, you know, it's like your first outing because you're new parents and you've read all the books. How soon is too soon? You know, is it safe to take my baby out on a walk in a stroller? And you made the move because you're afraid your kid is gonna get sick or cold or whatever. And you go outside and an Apom is gonna appear. It's just gonna run over to you, have a look, and you'll be like, oh my god, look, the Apom is looking at the baby. And then the Apom uses double hit on your baby. It just smacks the shit out of it. That's Apom. That's that face.
I can actually totally see that.
Apom will do that. It will use double slap on your double hit on your baby in the stroller. Or worse, it will steal your baby. And then hold it ransom for bananas or whatever.
Yeah, I can also see that. But even without all of those reasons, yeah, it was a pass.
Good riddance.
Didn't it come with its evolution?
Not in Gen 2.
Thought that line was fully there.
Sunkern.
The site had enough.
Alright. In that case, we're swapping to the Pokemon database. Not because I want to, but because I have to.
Wah, wah, wah.
Goodbye, Bulbapedia. Sunkern.
That's a pass. Like it's... I have no feelings for Sunkern. Like it's not cute, but it also is
How is it-
kind of cute.
How is it not cute?
It's a seed.
Oh, look at the early artwork.
It looks proud.
Yeah, happy to be there.
Eatable, yeah.
I mean, it's a Sunkern.
Put like
it's
100 in the
sunflower seed.
back.
Yeah. I think it's cute.
It's eating grass Pokemon vegan.
No, because we're sentient. It may drop out of the sky suddenly. If attacked by a spirit, it will violently shake its leaves. How adorable is that? It just goes...
It's very weak. Its only means of defense is to shake its leaves
Yes.
desperately. Oh.
It
That's
lives by
supporting.
drinking only dewdrops from under the leaves of plants. It is said that it eats nothing else.
Sunkern tries to move as little as possible, like a kind of sort of spirit animal.
Sunkern is adorable and needs to be protected. It is Smash for me. Also, I like sunflowers. Sunflowers are amazing flowers, and I love sunflower seeds. They are my favorite, like, seed nut snack kind of thing.
I agree
Roasted
with that.
sunflower seeds?
That's very nice.
Could eat my body weight in them.
I agree. But pass.
Alright. Now, Sunflora.
That's also a pass. I always thought Sunflora's face was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of the Pokemon, but...
I feel like every Pokemon that needs a stone to evolve needs to bring something to the table. And Sunflora would shank you in a dark alleyway, and that's not the thing I wanted to bring to the table. 100% agree.
While smiling.
Yes. Sunflora looks like it has, what's it called, Angel Man syndrome? Or just Angel syndrome?
What's
Yeah,
that?
when a person is always smiling.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a thing people can have. They always smile. It's not, they can't help it, but they always smile. Sunflora is the Joker of Pokemon.
Yeah, I see that.
Like, it's gonna laugh and then it's gonna shoot you in the head, point blank. And after Sunkern is actually cute and adorable, Sunflora,
So I feel like they maybe shouldn't have made the entire body green.
I mean, it's a sunflower. It's kind of what they look like.
Isn't the stem...
No.
No?
No.
Okay,
It's green
then
too.
I didn't say anything.
For real? Yeah, that's the thing that people can have. It's very rare though.
I have heard of it, I just didn't know the name. Well, I was gonna say, where are you going with that?
Away with it. Yanma.
Yanma is kind of cute. I like its shiny form specifically, actually.
Tifa, Yanma has mandibles on the back of its tail.
Yeah, so kind of cute.
It can bite you with its mouth and its ass.
It's kind of cute still, but
And
it's a pass.
Look at the tiny fingers on its legs.
Yeah, that's how it holds on to you
It's
while
got-
it stabs you.
It doesn't stab you, it just goes...
It will stab you.
It's gonna go with the front and
And it goes...
with the back and while holding you, like... It's kind of cute though.
Wait, how is Yanma 38 kilos?
It's also 1.2 meters, Tifa. It's
Holy
3
shit.
foot 11.
That thing is huge.
If a Yanma flies past you, you will know. It's like when a helicopter flies overhead.
Yeah, you with your baby strolling thing, you put your baby in a buggy and Yanma will come up and fly off.
Yeah, Yanma it comes like...
You let your kid walk next to the buggy for
Yeah.
the first time? Yanma will take it.
I think I just unfocused the camera. Sorry about that. Yeah,
Cute dragonfly
and I
design.
think that is why Yanma is Smash. Because if I don't say it's Smash, I'm afraid
It'll take your firstborn.
a Yanma will come and pick me up when I sleep. Also, I think the face is kind of cute.
It is kind of cute, especially for the dragonfly design. I'm digging it, but it's a pass for me.
Dragonflies creep me the hell out, but Yanma's kind of cute. It's a Smash for me. Now,
Thank you, I agree.
now, there needs to be no debate.
Whoopa,
Whooper.
whoopa.
Not a whooper, whooper.
Yeah, but I feel like the sound they make comes closer to...
That's only because it pulls the whooper face. On 3. 3, 2, 1. Smash. Look at it. Look at my little boy. He doesn't even have arms yet. He has
That's kind of sad, isn't it?
He doesn't need them. That's okay. I'll feed him.
Why does he not have arms? Like, I never realized.
Because he doesn't need them.
He absolutely needs them.
No, he doesn't. He has
Little
a
stomps.
super big tail and he is absolutely adorable. Adorable.
He is really cute, I agree.
Also, they're based on axolotls, right?
Axolotls have little stomp arms.
That's true. I mean, based on, not, it is an axolotl.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is so cute.
It is cute.
And again, blossom sized. I don't know why exactly they figured everything needs to be that size in Gen 2, but it's a lot of Pokemon.
I somehow thought they were a bit bigger, but...
It's relatively small. And it is way less heavy than I expected. 8.5 kilos isn't not nothing, or 18.7 freedom units. But it's also...
Yeah, but for how small it is, it works.
Yeah. Quagsire.
Quagsire for me is going to be a pass. I don't know. I always feel like Quagsire is going to curse me.
No, Quagsire will mow the lawn, see you driving home, and Quagsire would technically be done mowing the lawn. But he doesn't want to be rude, so he goes a bit slower, goes over a spot he might have missed, just so that he can say, "Hey neighbor," and then you go, "Hello Quagsire," and then he goes inside with a smile on his face.
Quagsire will mow my lawn without me asking, expects to be compensated after, and if I don't, it will drown me in the lake.
Look at the early artwork. No. How is that threatening in any way, shape or form, Tifa?
I don't know, I'm getting serial killer vibes. If you go to the pond where Quagsire lives, you'll probably find all kind of shit.
Let's check the Pokédex. This carefree Pokémon has an easygoing nature. While swimming, it always bumps into boat hulls.
That is...
Like a manatee. Due to its relaxed and carefree attitude, it often bumps its head on boulders and boat hulls as it swims. Its body is always slimy. It often
It's a water Pokemon.
It often bangs its head on the river bottom as it swims, but seems not to care. This is adorable. This is like manatee territory.
It is kind of cute, but still, I think I'm gonna stick to pass.
You hurt my soul. Wow, how can you not love Quagsire?
It is adorable.
This is your last chance to be on the right side of history, Tifa.
No, I'm gonna stick to pass.
Wow. Okay, Espeon.
Espeon is Smash.
Is it because it's giving you the bedroom eyes here?
I would personally not consider that bedroom eyes. More like...
I'm sorry, it's even the arched back and looking back like that.
Nah.
They knew what they did with that.
This is the arrogant cat face where they go like...
It's a psychic type, it can read your dirty mind.
You don't control me.
Again,
There's no dirty thoughts compared with an Espeon involved.
I have dirty thoughts about how much I would play with the ear tufts. I'd be like...
Yeah, that is cute. I would play with the ear tufts. But it is a Smash. Are you saying differently?
Look at it, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a cute cat. And for that, luckily directly catchable.
Yeah, also one of those evolutions that needs friendship. It uses the fine hair that covers its body to sense air currents and predict its enemies' movements. That's pretty dope. Yeah, Smash. I was pleasantly surprised the first time I got an Espeon. They're surprisingly strong.
I like the majority of the evolutions.
Umbreon.
Umbreon, also a Smash. Cool
Umbreon
design.
and Espeon actually look like designs from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, they absolutely do. I see what you mean.
Like, if you told me those were characters from Sailor Moon, I would believe it.
They could be straight in it, yeah.
I mean, the whole, like, light, psychic in this case, dark theme also kind of works with the idea, but...
Yeah. It's really cool designs.
I gotta say, in the colors they used for the early artwork, I like it even better. It gives it more texture. Even though the eyes here kind of give me bunny and not cat. Does that make sense?
Angle thing, I think. But yeah, I get what you mean. No, that's a Smash.
It also helps that Umbreon is a beast. Defensively, this thing is a menace. Talking about menaces, Murkrow.
That's a smash for me too. I love Murkrow. I love crows. I love ravens. I love birds.
But not Natu.
Not Natu.
Wow. Wow.
But I do love Murkrow. It's so cute. I would love a Murkrow.
Murkrow looks, especially in this artwork, like it realized it forgot to do homework.
Yeah, I see what you mean. We'll sell you weed and never rat you out.
Yeah.
Murkrow I can see as a bit cheeky.
Nah, for me it looks kind of like sad. Let's check the other artwork.
It's tricking you. Especially there, it's cheeky as fuck.
The early artwork, that's a weed dealer face. But the new artwork is like, it is what it is, you know? But here it's like...
In the early artwork, it's a perfume seller that fills up half of its bottles with water.
So all of them?
No, Murkrow is a smash.
They don't do that. I would never say that they do. That's a pass for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't love it.
Why?
I just don't love it.
Fair enough.
Feared and loathed by many, it is believed to bring misfortune to all those who see it at night. That's just superstition.
The poor thing just needs a hug.
It hides any shiny objects it finds in a secret location. Murkrow and Meowth loot another's stashes.
Loot one another's stashes.
Oh, same thing. Yeah, that's a good Tifa Pokemon. But
I like it.
it ain't for me. Slowking.
Ooh. Slowking, I feel so extremely bad for, and for that reason alone, I'm gonna say pass.
Why do you feel bad for it?
Because it's basically being controlled by the shellfish above it.
Shelter.
Yeah.
But it isn't though.
But it is. There was even an episode in one of the later animes where...
No, you're thinking of a different one. When its head was bitten, toxins entered Slowpoke's head and unlocked an extraordinary power. Every time it yawns, Shelter injects more poison into it. The poison makes it more intelligent. It's not being controlled.
Oh, that's why I yawn so much. I'm getting smarter.
When do we notice the effect happening?
Yeah, but they will never say it's a parasite.
Because it's not a parasite, it's mutually beneficial. The Shelter evolves into this crown-looking thing, and the Slowpoke in Slowking becomes hyper smart. There doesn't seem to be a drawback to this. I fully agree that, like, oh, you know, the don't do drugs, kids. Like, I get that, but somehow the poison from the Shelter is actually purely beneficial to the Slowking. We don't know of any stories where a Slowking is walking around the streets like, man, give me another hit, man.
Okay, if it's not being controlled, I'm willing to go with Smash.
I think, spoilers, you're thinking of Galarian Slowking.
Oh,
But that's not Gen 2, so that's not what we're talking about today. So, we agree, Smash?
Then yes.
It even has King in its name, how could it not be Smash? Slowking is what I aspire to be in life. Suddenly, I have this weird fish thing stuck on my head. And
You would scream until you faint.
I could scream until I faint. I could shit myself. I could be angry about it. I could fall into despair. But Slowking realizes that this is actually helpful, makes the best out of it, and uses its intellect to become super strong and help others. That is positive thinking and a good attitude, and I want that for myself in my life. That's why Slowking is Smash. I'm happy we agree. Misdreavus.
I'm a bit torn on Misdreavus.
I'm shocked.
I like the design. I'm jealous of its hair.
You have similar hair, actually. In the wind, Tifa looks just like a Misdreavus from the side.
This one definitely has the grandma pearls.
Yes, definitely. The big pearl necklace.
I think I'm gonna go with Smash. Because I do like Misdreavus. Very cheeky. Up to some mischief.
For some reason, usually I prefer the earlier artwork. This is one of those moments. This one doesn't look bad. But here it's... I don't know, it draws more attention to the face, I feel like.
Yeah, but different angle too.
Also,
That one is like in flight, this one is more...
when I'm looking at Misdreavus, I always get slightly confused. Like, is this the body? And it's kind of like a ditto being squished in the middle and the head pops up and that's just the face and the rest is the body? Or is it like a beheaded person and that's bust? You know, like cut like this.
I see what you mean, but I would go with it's the body.
Let's check the Pokédex. It doesn't say. It loves
Of
to
course
watch
it wouldn't
people.
say.
It loves to watch people. It's scared. It frightens them by screaming loudly or appearing suddenly. Okay, Misdreavus is the YouTube Pokemon. Ah! It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reaction. That's kind of annoying.
I mean, that is kind of mean, but I'm still going with Smash. Like, we don't judge based on Pokédex entries so far. So.
I mean, you can if you want to.
Yeah, but nah, Smash. It's on the line, but it's not a pass, so I'm going with Smash.
I feel like it deserves Smash for the simple fact that it is the first ghost-only type Pokemon.
Is it?
As per the Pokédex, yes. The only other ghost Pokemon we've encountered so far are Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, and those are ghost poison.
Fair enough.
Making them infinitely weak against psychic types. Alright, Misdreavus is Smash. Now, Unknown.
Pass.
Same. I find them so annoying.
Same. They don't do anything for me.
Also, I feel like Unknown are kinda xenophobic. Because why do they only shape the letters of one way of writing letters? Whereas the Japanese Unknown, or the Chinese, or the Vietnamese.
Maybe those are still unknown.
Get out before I'm gonna pass.
As long as if you put some next to one another, I'm quite sure you can make something out of it.
Nah, Unknown is the OG gimmick Pokemon, and I find that so annoying. It's like, oh, you caught one Unknown, but have you caught all, how many are there? 26, 28, something like that?
I'm quite sure they have all letters of the alphabet.
No, they don't. There is no Ü, Ö, or Ä.
Not in German. 26 in Generation 2.
Similarly, I'm pretty sure there is no SZ.
We're not going with German alphabet, but it's a
talking about
balance.
all the other alphabets that there are. Unknown is a faker and it is pass. Go away. Wobbuffet though.
Ooh, Wobbuffet is a hard one, but I do think I'm going with Smash.
Why?
I like its tail.
It's a bit like an otter's tail.
Yeah.
There is Wobber, exactly.
I don't like what they did to Wobbuffet though, and I think that's in the later generations where the female Wobbuffets have like this lipstick sort of look going on.
Yeah, that looks kind of like...
Like that I thought was weird as fuck.
They could have given it, like...
Or not even weird, it's just felt unnecessary.
It feels like a weak distinction. You know, with other Pokemon, they have like, oh, the tail is a bit different, the ears are a bit different. And like, okay, I can see that because, you know, like with other animals, yes. But they just put lipstick on the Wobbuffet.
Yeah, I feel like they maybe should have done something with the hair thing.
Yes.
Instead.
The hair, the tail.
Or the tail.
I think. But it does have kind of hair, yeah.
But the feet are weirding me out. Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Wobbuffet looks like somebody didn't know what to draw for a Pokemon design and took the Chew Jelly design from Legend of Zelda Minish Cap and Link's Awakening. You know the wobbly slimes that walk around?
Oh, I know what you mean.
In other Zelda games, the shoes are just like big gelatinous blobs, but in these games they're like whoop, whoop, whoop. That's Wobbuffet basically, design-wise.
But seeing how they didn't do the whole lipstick thing here, I'm gonna go with Smash. If it's a lipstick version, I'm gonna go with P.A.S.S because I don't know, I just find that odd.
Gen 2, and that didn't exist in Gen 2.
Yeah.
It's not feet, it's for eggplants.
I don't see eggplant in that, but
Skinner,
sure.
I don't know if you know where eggplants come from, but it's not Wobbuffet's feet. Wobbuffet deserves Smash. Because Wobbuffet is, once again, an inspiring story for life. Wobbuffet's only way to fight back is to counter. So first of all, you need to be smart and anticipate your opponent's moves, but also Wobbuffet itself never attacks. It can't. It's completely
that's reason for a P.A.S.S really. And Destiny Bond is annoying as fuck. I lost several Pokemon.
Wobbuffet is the OG pacifist, and I love that. You will never encounter a Wobbuffet that will hurt you. Wobbuffet only will defend itself by retaliating, and I think that's fine. If you don't mess with Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet don't mess with you.
Oh yeah, it is fair.
Plus, it has buffet in its name.
I'm glad we agree on the Smash.
I'm mostly on about this. I like food.
You sure about that?
Yes.
I think so, yes.
Giraffaric.
Pass.
I'm sorry. It's a giraffe. Laughs and toxic. That's mean.
Yeah, and I'm quite
Laughs
sure.
and Destiny Bond. That's even meaner.
I'm quite sure if I would pet Giraffaric, its tail is going to bite me.
Let's check. Its tail has a small brain of its own. Beware, if you get close, it may react to your scent and bite. Only if you smell tasty. Its tail, which also contains a small brain, may bite on its own if it notices an alluring smell. It's a love chomp, like cats do.
Wow, so if it doesn't bite me, I'll feel bad because I stink.
Or like Jack.
Like, wow.
When it is in danger, its tail uses some sort of mysterious power to drive away the enemy.
That's kind of a weak entry.
I don't do that with my tail, but I do that sometimes with my butt.
But nah.
Giraffaric is Smash.
Pass.
It's a giraffe. Giraffes are Smash.
Pass.
Giraffaric, spelled backwards, is race car.
Oh, I didn't even notice. You're right.
Yes, that's Giraffaric. But that's the point.
Nah, pass. I'm not convinced.
Giraffes are adorable. They are so cute. That was the joke. Exactly. Pineco.
Pass.
Pass. Where's the mouth?
It's probably under one of its like flap things.
That's weird. I don't like it. There's nothing wrong with weird, but there is a bad type of weird, and that's the bad type of weird.
I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon where you can doubt where the mouth is.
Pineco looks like... You know, older gentlemen like my grandfather who would go to a restaurant and then a young waitress would come by and then he would start awkwardly flirting? Like you go to, I don't know, a Greek restaurant with my grandfather. And he would be like, oh, do you have one of those local beers? And she'd be like, yeah, which one do you want? Like, you can see the menu. Oh no, I mean from Greece because I've been there. Like, Pineco has like old man trying to hit on way younger ladies.
If anything, Pineco is old man grumpy, never happy kinda thing, like always complaining at everything.
It likes to make its shell thicker by adding layers of tree bark. The additional weight doesn't bother it. It spits out a fluid it uses to glue tree bark to its body. The fluid hardens when it touches air. That's not nice. It would hurt if you step on it. Pineco is in the Pokemon world what Legos are to our feet in the real world.
I would feel bad if it somehow is laying on the ground and I would kick it like I sometimes do with these pine thingies
Good
that
luck.
fall off
It's
of the tree.
2 feet and it's 7.2 kilos.
In this case you wouldn't be able to. But then I would accidentally kick one and then it will make bark out of me.
Yeah, it's gonna glue you to its body as a trophy. Yeah.
Basically.
Pineco, I love the most when they're not near me.
Okay.
They're just in the trees somewhere.
Yeah. They can stay in the tree. That is fine.
Do you know, by the way, that Pineco is a bug type because it's not actually based on pine cones, but on the bagworm? That's a real thing. Look it up. It's weird.
Makes sense.
In an interesting way. Can you guess what shape goes in this hole? That's right. It's a race car.
I don't get it, but still, it's funny.
My problem is when Skinner starts a message with, can you guess what shape goes in this hole? I regret having started reading the line out loud because I don't know where the rest of it is going because my mouth is faster than my eyes. I'm happy it ended with race car. Fortress.
Pass. It's kind of creepy. I would look at it, be fascinated by it, but that's where it ends.
This line makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Have you not seen the video, no?
No.
Which video, by the way?
Fortress looks like it should be a water Pokemon. Like, what do you call those things? They start growing on the side of like ships and stuff. Barnacles.
Oh yeah, the smelly
Barnacles.
things, yeah.
Barnacles.
Yeah.
It looks... Fortress looks like it could have been an enemy in the underwater level in Star Fox 64.
If you cut it in half, it would be.
That's disgusting. I don't like it. I like Steel-type Pokemon generally, but Fortress, nah.
No, like I said, would be fascinated about, but pass. Post it in Discord. I still gotta check
Thank you
that.
very much.
Is that the Chikorita thing? No. No, it's not, because that has nothing to do with race cars.
Usually found hanging on to a fat tree trunk. It shoots out bits of its shell when it sees action.
What kind of action?
Why does this seem like the description on an adult website? Also, who uses the expression a fat tree trunk?
Well, that makes sense because of how big it is and how heavy. Like, it can't just hang on any type of tree trunk.
Also, sometimes, you know, life gives you moments and I feel like it's my duty as a citizen of a world to act upon them. If you or somebody you know has the problem that you shoot out bits out of your shell when you see action, please see a doctor.
Is that fucking Dunsparce? No, it's Fortress.
Dunsparce is now. Actually, I'll stay zoomed in, this is nice. Dunsparce.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna go with pass.
You're wrong.
It's basically one of the maggots. It's a maggot, basically.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, Dunsparce haters. I have lived my entire life hating Dunsparce. And Dunsparce, at any point in my life, up until not too long ago, would have been so hard in the pass category that it wouldn't even be funny. We would spend 2 seconds on this thing and just go on to Gligar. Dunsparce is so pass, it's become Smash.
But why?
Dunsparce is what I aspire to one day have the honor of calling my spirit animal. Dunsparce doesn't give a fuck. Dunsparce lives in its little caves and it just exists. Dunsparce doesn't care for your opinion. Dunsparce doesn't care that you would say pass or other people would say pass. Dunsparce is just busy being Dunsparce and it's doing the best job at that.
Yeah, just like maggots or the moth babies that
It's a
infected.
It's a landscape.
It's more like a maggot that infected our house. Dunsparce gives me PTSD.
It hides deep inside caves where no light ever reaches it and remains virtually motionless there.
Oh yeah, you can stay
If
there.
spotted in its caves by burrowing with its tail, it can float just slightly using its wings. It can fly to the point where it doesn't even fly around with its derpy little wings. It just chills. Look at this.
He gets drunk and rolls around in the ground.
Yeah.
Well, he can remain doing so It is still going to be a pass.
But he gets drunk, but not because he is like an alcoholic or because he needs to be drunk. He just, sometimes after a long day of sitting around in the dark being Dunsparce, he feels like, I'm gonna grab a beer. And when he has that and when he thinks about the flavor and the taste and the texture profile in the mouth and how like the bubbles prickle on the way down, and then he just digs another hole. And that's his day.
I don't think Dunsparce thinks about anything.
I think Dunsparce lives a very satisfying life.
Well, I'm glad you are happy with Dunsparce. You can have him, because it's still a pass for me.
Sorry, Dark Lord, I tried.
Jack channeling his inner Keisha, yeah. Apparently Dunsparce released something within him. Now Gligar, that is an instant smash. I fucking love Gligar.
I need to zoom out here. We've got
smash.
Pin, unpin, unpin. We need more space.
Smash.
Gligar is smash.
Thank you.
I hate the idea of flying scorpions, because scorpions already creep me out, and if they have wings, that makes them way more able to traverse, and that's bad. Gligar looks so cheeky, but like he would protect me. The early artwork looks like it will give me nightmares. The newer artwork, I don't know why they recolored the foot and the like fawn on the wing. It should still be white.
That's more the shiny version. That's, by the way, the early artwork is only when he sees you're being bullied.
This is early Sugimori artwork Gligar is what the last thing is that your bully sees when Gligar finds out.
Yeah. Gligar's like everything that Zubat isn't in the best way. Yes. I 100% agree.
It flies straight at its target's face and then clamps down on the startled victim to inject poison. It's like a face hugger from Alien.
Creepy as fuck, but absolute smash.
When it's done gliding, it hops along the ground back to its nest. That is so cute. So cute.
I absolutely love Gligar's design.
Look at that, like Gliscor. But not Gen 2, therefore doesn't count. Yeah, it's Smash.
It's probably one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 2.
Here we come to one of mine, Steelix. Steelix is certifiably Smash. Look at that jawline.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look at the winning smile. The burrowed like eyes, knowing if I want you dead, you will be.
Yeah, but Steelix is also the type that seems like he won't take no for an answer. He will not listen to anything you says, and he will always do what Steelix wants. Steelix does what Steelix wants.
No, Steelix is super chill, because if you get to be 9.2 meters and 400 kilos, you are actually kind of like an elephant, real gentle. Because you understand the power you have by just moving around.
Gentle maybe, but Steelix will do what Steelix wants. I will stick to that. It's a pass.
Are you judging Steelix based on its looks, you superficial fuck?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair here. Superficial,
look at that horse, yeah?
But okay. Exactly, Psycho. Steelix is the rock or ground steel version of a Giga Chad. It's the same facial structure. Or maybe Giga Chad exists because of Steelix. Snubble.
Pass.
I hate it.
Same. I don't even need to talk about it. Pass.
I've met people before that had Snubble face. No. Also, why does Snubble look so angry? Is it because of the cute dress it's wearing? Because this has to be a dress, right? Because the leg paw thing is a different color than the rest of the body.
No, it's part of it.
Is it? In truth, it is a cowardly Pokemon. It growls eagerly in order to hide its fear from its opponent.
It's basically a Chihuahua.
Yeah, I think it's like a... Are they
based
bulldogs?
on a bulldog. But nah, pass.
I don't love it.
Next.
Grand Ball.
Also a pass.
Grand Ball looks like a Moblin reject from Zelda. Especially in the early artwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, with the white dots on the black collar, it looks like it has two mouths. Like that one legendary thingy from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, yeah,
Sliver?
yeah, I see what you mean.
Sliver, I think? Sliver, this red thing, I believe. That has a face and then another face, like two jaws that just open on top of on each other.
Kind of depends on the art, but yeah. But nah, pass.
Not sure, I think that turned into a fairy type. Maybe fairy dog? I think it's because they realized that Snubbull and Granbull are pointless. As normal types especially. So they gave it fairy so that at least it can counter dragon. You know?
I guess.
Yeah, but no, both of them pass. Sometimes Pokemon get shit on for having like an over-designed look, like too many details, like, you know, Final Fantasy, like belts and zippers, belts and zippers, belts and zippers. Granbull has too little going on.
No, I don't think it needs more, but it just doesn't do anything.
Why are those canine tusk thingies the same color as the skin? Why does it look like a mouse on steroids and not like a bulldog?
I think it kind of works.
Nah.
But it's a pass. Same as Quillfish.
Quillfish looks like somebody stepped on it. Like, I'm sorry to disrespect Quillfish even further, but...
Well, Quillfish just had a dolphin that tried to take a bite out of it to get high.
But wait, dolphins don't bite into them, they just bonk them really hard, no?
No, they
also bite them?
They bite them to get high on them.
That's
to get the poison.
But shouldn't Quillfish therefore be Smash? Because
they also bonk them, because dolphins play with them by throwing them in the air and going back and forth. But they actually, like...
Also chomp them.
Chomp them to get high off of them.
This is the stream where you realize that dolphins are actually assholes.
But nah, pass.
Yeah, I remember every time I've encountered a Quillfish, it gave me a headache by like using poison moves, and then I had to run to the next Pokemon Center. Scissor.
Now that is a Smash.
Look at it. This is peak design. Look at it. It has the sleek legs. It has the like ant insect type body with a thicker abdomen at the bottom. The hands are faces.
It has this metal look.
And like Togepi, 1, 2, 3 spikes on the head. Peak.
Yep.
Peak. And it has wings. And just... Mwah. And again, the early artwork, I just love it even more. Like, it's so nice.
I don't really like the global link artwork, but...
Yeah, same. The determined look in its face, a scissor will save your life. If you're ever in need of help and there's a scissor nearby, you will be good.
Badass as fuck.
There's only one problem with Scissor. Scissor, design-wise, is so peak that to this day I don't understand why they fucked up when they gave it stats. Cyber and Scissor are, to this day, to my understanding, the only Pokemon that doesn't get stronger when it evolves.
Really?
The base stat total remains the same. Yes.
To not make it too overpowered.
But every Pokemon, when they level up, when they evolve, they get stronger because their base stats increases. Maybe they move around a bit. Okay, I understand why a Steel type would be slower than a Cyber.
They wanted to try something new.
Give it buffed stats, please, Game Freak. Please. Please.
It has its looks.
Shuckle. On 3. 3, 2, 1.
Pass.
Smash.
I was considering Smash, but...
Look at it!
I actually do use him a lot in Pokemon Go. Like, I have 3 shiny Shuckles that I use to throw into gyms. I agree with Darkwood. I like the design, but not the look.
Yeah. It can make berry juice in its shell. If you give a berry to Shuckle, Shuckle won't eat it. Shuckle will make you a healthy, tasty drink.
That's
like,
kind of nasty.
Oh my god, how sweet is that?
Is
how
that
nice.
what the extra hole in its shell is for? So you can tip him over and drink the Shuckle juice?
Maybe. Oh, I meant scissor. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
I still, worm juices, yeah.
I disagree, but I see where you're coming from.
Knowing that,
Yummy, worm juices. People eat honey and that's bee puke.
I mean, that is true.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's tasty. I just had some honey for breakfast, actually, with pancakes. Shuckle is smash. Shuckle, look at the stats. This is the single highest defense in any Pokemon ever. Shuckle doesn't have a lot of HP. It cannot run around. It cannot really attack. I mean, it can, but it won't do much. But you cannot hurt Shuckle. Look at it. Do you see the stats? The way they are
I'm gonna stick with
distributed.
P.A.S.S though. Like, I see the hype. Like I said, I use Shuckle quite a lot.
Just because it's a mold Pokemon.
No.
Are you moldist?
No. But I do hate Shuckle juice indeed.
Look at the cute look in the early artwork too. It's just like, meh.
Don't fuckle with the Shuckle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Things Tifa
I do
hates.
agree with that.
Hedgehogs, Shuckle juice. I would 100% drink the Shuckle juice.
But you wouldn't drink snail juice.
No, that's disgusting. That is
It's
disgusting.
basically
No.
sort of the same thing.
No. If a Shuckle prepared me a drink of fresh berry juice, I would drink that.
Nah, I'm gonna pass.
100%. Heracross.
I think Heracross is adorable.
Yes.
And I think it's one of the few Pokemon that is actually fully looks like the bug itself that it's based on.
Yeah.
With the exception of the eyes. But it's still a pass.
Are you sick? Are you actually sick?
Like, every time a Bulbasaur will come by, I'll lose him.
Why?
Because I'll start sucking on it.
But that's... I mean, it doesn't do it to kill it, it just goes... There's an episode of the anime where a Heracross is introduced. And Heracross really likes to drink nectar. Which you don't see in the Pokédex. So it starts trying to suck on Bulbasaurs to like get nectar out of him because it's a Heracross and it's not smart. At least one of the anime isn't. Usually docile, but if disturbed while sipping honey, it chases off the intruder with its horn. With its Herculean power, it can easily throw out an object that is 100 times its own weight.
Yeah, I think Heracross is cool. Like, no,
Look at the attack stat.
I'm not doubting that, but it's still a pass for me.
Look at it, it's just a little guy.
Yeah.
It's not that little, it's ranger sized.
It's quite big.
Heracross is adorable. I don't understand why Cyver got Scizor. Why did Pinsir not get Heracross as its evolution? It would have just made sense. Anyway, it's
Different
Smash.
bugs.
As if anybody cares. Heracross is Smash. It has the like happy face, like just happy to be there.
Yeah, it looks innocent as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like bugs near or on or around me, but Heracross I would pet.
Yeah.
I would be like on the little
I would pet
like
it.
shiny head. I'd be like,
I would pet it before it eats me off into orbit.
they don't. Oh my god! Imagine going with Heracross to like a water park, and you ask the Heracross to like catapult you into the water. That could be fun.
That could be fun, yeah.
But when it actually uses its full power and you become so fast, but your body just evaporates. Because
You
you
will
fly
die
so
once you hit the
fast,
water.
the water basically turns into concrete against... Oh look, Sneasel.
Sneasel, I'm a bit divided on. Like, I do like Sneasel's design. I love the claws, obviously. It's not an instant smash, but it's also not a pass either.
What throws me off of Sneasel is why does it have one big ear and one short ear? And why does it have a butt ear? Because those red things are also sticking out of its ass.
It's the feather.
Like, you know? Sneasel looks like Blaze from Sonic the Hedgehog. Kind of. And I don't love that design.
I do kind of like it. I think I'm going for Smash.
Sneasel looks I don't know. Like, I can't trust it.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't trust Sneasel at all.
Look at Hisui and Sneasel, but that's not the point. But you
The
can't fix it.
moment I give Sneasel my wallet, he's gone.
Sneasel would hang out with you and then just randomly ask you things like, what was your mother's maiden name?
Sneasel will borrow your money and not return it.
Because Sneasel will run away. Yeah.
Well, I don't... Actually, he's probably cheeky enough to not run away, but he'll keep asking for more money.
Vicious in nature, it drives Pidgey from their nests and feasts on the eggs that are left behind. That's just mean.
Gotta eat too.
Hides under the cover of darkness, waiting to attack its prey.
I think I'm still going with Smash.
You can have this one. You can have this one.
That's okay.
Teddy Ursa.
Teddy Ursa, adorable, super cute, also
Look at
kind
the-
of Sailor Moonish.
Look at how shocked it looks.
But a pass.
It's like, oh no, I wasn't supposed to see that. That's Smash.
Yeah.
It's so cute, it's Smash.
I agree, but Teddy Ursa, I don't know.
If I say it's so cute, it's Smash, and you say you agree, then it has to be Smash.
I agree with it's super cute and it's a teddy and I do like bears, but I don't know.
Also, shouldn't it be Caddy Ursa because it has a C on the head?
No.
Why does it have a moon thing on it? It always licks honey. Its palm tastes sweet because of the honey is absorbed. Why do people go to a teddy Ursa? Why would you go up to a baby bear and go, this bear looks cute.
Ew! Yeah!
Sweet.
Actually licked it!
Yeah. What else did you think I was gonna
If
do?
anything, that tastes like cheese.
What did you think I was gonna do? Teddy Ursa. Oh no, it's a race car. Yes, exactly. Exactly. This is Smash.
Nah.
Wow. Wow. Ursa Ring.
Badass as fuck. Would walk away if it came towards me. Also would want to pet. There's a very high wanting to pet it, but it's a pass too.
But why?
It just doesn't like, oh, it's not like, oh, I want it.
Although it has a large body, it's quite skilled at climbing trees. It eats and sleeps in the treetops. So you don't see a Ursa Ring Tifa, you die from one falling on you.
Yeah.
It prefers to snap trees with its forelegs and eat fallen berries. Its ability to distinguish any aroma. It unfailingly finds all food buried deep underground. It doesn't even eat other Pokemon, it just goes looking for berries. Hey, just click the same thing. And
Yeah,
I
it
need to
will
click
eat
this.
them if they're in their way.
Look at the OG artwork, it's like, meh. Ursa Ring looks super imposing, but it's just like, what's that one bear that does picnics and stuff? From the cartoons? Forgot the name.
Yogi Bear.
Yogi Bear, yeah. The same idea.
More like Schmoby Bear.
Yeah, but that's fine. Ursa just wants to be left alone, sleep, and eat berries all day.
Yeah, so I will leave him alone by passing.
And that's Smash.
Nah.
Slugma. Slugma nuts. There, I did it for you, Skinner. I know you were typing it.
Slugma. Slugma pass.
Yeah, same.
Even though I do kind of like it.
I don't know why, but especially in the early artwork, this is what I grew up with. It's like...
It's very intense and a fire hazard, yeah.
Yeah.
You can never safely bring it inside.
It's actual lava.
Even though you can probably control it like most Pokemon can.
It never sleeps. It has to keep moving because if it stopped, its magma body would cool and harden. A common sight in volcanic areas, it slowly slithers around in a constant search for warm places.
Also, if it's in a volcano, isn't it always warm?
So you shouldn't even catch them and bring them somewhere else because then they die. Why is the Pokédex so messed up? Anyway, I like Slugma safe somewhere where they live, but I don't want one near me.
Yeah.
Everything will burn. I can't even pet it.
But come, we still have a lot to go through.
Stop rushing me.
It's a pass.
Smash or pass is hard work. Mac Cargo.
I do like the evolution form. It basically goes from Naked Slug to Snail. But it's still a pass.
Go Gadget thermonuclear bomb. Yeah, a little bit.
But it's also kind of looking at you.
What freaks me out the most is that it doesn't seem to have eyelids.
Probably doesn't. It looks straight through you.
Yeah, like it. I mean, if you never sleep, you know, the shell actually breaks with a slight touch. It's super brittle. Okay.
I didn't expect that.
I'm sad to learn that.
So don't pet it.
That's even worse. Yeah, no pass. If I can't even pet it.
I mean, it's cute.
Swine Up.
Swine Up is
Smash.
pass.
Tifa, it is so Smash.
It's absolutely adorable and kind of cute.
Look at the artwork. If you saw this laying around, you would be super gently scooping it up.
I would
You would
pet
snuggle it with your face.
Yeah. But no.
It probably smells bad though.
It probably does, yeah.
Imagine the baby.
Pigs usually are not soft and...
They're very bristly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still cute and absolutely adorable, and we're kind of like, oh, it's just Swine Up.
The feet are so short that you usually don't see them. It looks like it's just loafing all day.
Yeah.
And it's ice. Ice is an underrepresented type.
But the cuteness doesn't carry it into Smash. It remains in Pass.
It does for me. This looks absolutely snuggleable. I would love one. Piloswine. It looks like my beard came to life after I shaved it off. Impressive.
Like, Piloswine is already... I like Piloswine better than I like Swine Up, at least.
What?
But it's also not a Smash.
No, Piloswine is pass. I feel like Piloswine is overbred. Like something along the way of evolution must have gone wrong. Because where is the actual body and what is the hair? I'm thinking the face is down here, like the eyes are underneath these flaps, like those are eyebrows.
It's kind of mean.
But then it has this like super like hunchbacked...
It's like a mammoth.
You know? Yeah, but mammoths don't just have 90% back.
You don't see that because of the fur. Looks like an old dude with overgrown eyebrows from a 90s cartoon, yeah?
Yeah. I would like Piloswine better if the face was up here and it looked like it has a healthier posture.
What? Nah. That doesn't make sense.
This way, pass. Corsola.
Corsola is so cute. Absolutely adorable. But does that carry it into Smash? No.
Yes, it does.
Corsola needs to be protected.
Yes, that's why it's Smash.
Because Corsola is one of those things that I would catch and then put it in a box to never look at it again.
If a Galarian Corsola is so horrible.
That looks...
Look at the early artwork. There.
I wish the Galarian one they would still make smile.
No, we don't talk about this one. Look at it. Corsola looks like Kirby swallowed sticks.
That is true.
And that's why it's Smash. And somehow, despite being bad, it still looks so happy.
Yeah, true. Okay. I'll agree with the Smash.
You shouldn't smash a Corsola, but you should protect it. Because it's adorable. Remoraid.
Pass.
Yeah, it's just a really boring fish.
Wow, that's rude.
Yeah, but it's the truth.
That is so rude.
If you're looking for a boring fish, Remoraid is right up your... No, like, this Pokemon doesn't look like a Pokemon, it looks like a fish.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. As a Pokemon design, it's boring. It's just a fish.
Kinda looks like a type of, I don't know, dinosaur fish.
Because of a big eye and the weird, big...
Oh, it looks a bit more
bottom
ancient.
fin.
But it's still a pass, so...
Yeah, sorry. Octillery, however.
Octillery fucks.
Yes. Hard.
It really does.
And not just because of a not safe for work copy pasta you posted earlier, Psycho, in Discord. It's still haunting me. It's not too graphic, don't worry. You should all read it. Octillery gets all the beam moves. I never cared for Octillery until we played one of those randomizer runs and I got an Octillery in the beginning. This thing wrecks.
Yeah. It will fuck you up.
The move pool you can get with Octillery and the fact that it can use these moves efficiently is disgusting. It feels so OP, and that's why it's Smash. Because it's good.
I do like Octopus, so for that I think I will go with Smash too. And no, not for that, Skinner.
Now we have good reasons, not those.
Yeah.
Octillery is wonderful. It traps enemy with its suction cup tentacles and smashes it with its rock hard head. That's fucked up.
That is creepy.
Its instinct is to bury itself in holes. Going back to the hentai. It often steals the nesting holes of others to sleep in them. That's
Alright, makes sense.
actually kind of cute. Just make sure your Octillery don't be sleepy. Delibird.
Pass.
Why?
I don't really like Delibird. Like, it's
Why?
kind of cute. It's kind of adorable in a way, but it doesn't do anything for me.
Delibird walks around icy mountainous areas and brings you gifts and food.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it is, but
It looks like Santa Claus was a bird.
I'm basing it off of its looks, not its actions.
So you hate Santa Claus. You hate Christmas.
No, I don't know. I don't see the appeal.
Okay, Tifa, what is it? Do you hate Santa Claus? Do you hate people having a good time with Christmas?
I just don't
Do
see
you
the
hate
appeal in
receiving gifts? I feel like this is becoming an impromptu therapy session, but we do need to tackle this issue. Why do you hate Christmas, Tifa? Why do you hate
The red triggers me there.
the red?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. I'm just giving you an answer. I don't like Delibird.
But what?
There. As a Pokemon, I feel like Delibird is like meh.
You could even argue that it isn't
Nah.
cosplaying Santa Claus, but wearing a red Christmassy pajama. That's even cuter.
Will accept its gifts. Will not.
Accept itself. Wow.
Will pick last in a round of dodgeball.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, so it's Smash for you.
Yes. I mean, I don't care for Delibird specifically, but it's trying its damnedest to be nice, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's so sweet, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want to trade places with a Delibird, but I do appreciate what Delibird do.
I do appreciate what Delibird
clearly you
does.
don't.
No, I do appreciate it, and I think it's very nice.
But do you
that's
appreciate
why...
it properly?
No, not that properly.
See?
But that's why you should just let it do its thing, and nobody should have it.
No presents for you.
It
This
just
year,
needs to run wild.
This
Roam
year?
free.
Tifa's Christmas gift will come in a beautiful box. And it's gonna be in the box of a thing she would have wanted for Christmas. And inside is just gonna be a picture of a sad Delibird.
It's gotta roam free.
Mantine.
Smash. I like Mantine.
Yes, and?
No, that's it. I like Mantine.
Look, okay.
You don't always need to have a whole story about it. I like Mantine, don't. It's cute. It's adorable. It's doing that.
Exactly.
laughing.
Exactly. Look at the face. Look at the...
Fuck Mantine.
It's so
No.
cute. It is adorable. And it takes Remorates along with its like wings. Look at it. Look.
Mantine is adorable.
It looks like it's trying really hard to hold in a joke, or like it bit into a very sour lemon.
Yeah.
It is super cute. It's adorable.
Cute.
I would want to swim with a Mantine once.
I agree. That's a
So what about
Smash.
Delibird? No?
Nope.
Skarmory.
Skarmory looks like he's gonna pick out my eyes and leave the rest of my body.
And it,
Because it's like, fuck you.
and you can't even do anything about it because it's made from steel.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's gonna kill me for the heck of it.
Yeah, just because it can.
Yeah. It absolutely will. Fuck Mantine and its namesake.
Bring back Steve Irwin. That was not a Mantine, don't worry. Also, Mantine doesn't even have a stinger. It just has a floppy fin at the back.
No, that's true.
You're
This
barking up
Mantine
the wrong
is
tree.
innocent.
Or at the wrong Mantine.
I want to say Skarmory, pass. Even though I do think the design is really cool.
It is. It is. I was gonna say cool, but I think Skarmory's design actually should be described as pretty metal.
That's a good one.
I love the like four-fold wings, like the red metal.
Yeah, that looks really cool. The one thing I think that creeps me out the most is the 6 teeth it has.
Yeah, Skarmory can help you snibble your salad, but that's it. Skarmory, this is Gen 2, and for me Skarmory in Gen 2 is a pass. I'm sorry, the design doesn't make it good enough. But in the later games with a physical special split happening, Skarmory becomes such a good tank, it's disgusting. I think a Skarmory carried me through most of when we ran Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon once. I gave it Toxic. Yeah, it was my secondary defensive Pokemon after Jupiter and its evolution. Skarmory should have gotten a little bit more work into the design, and then it should have been the 4th legendary bird. You know, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and then Skarmory Quarter.
Would have been out of place. But I get what you mean.
You're out of place. What isn't out of place is me needing another short break because I gotta pee.
Well, BRB.
Smashing and passing is a hard work.
We're back.
We treated ourselves to some chocolate because we deserve it for smashing and passing so much. Alright, Houndour.
Smash.
If it was up to Tifa, this stream would have been 35 minutes.
It's an instant smash. It's a puppy. It's cool. It's adorable. Needs a hug, but adorable.
Houndour is the better version of what I was complaining about with Snubbull and Granbull. Where Granbull especially has like no details, Houndour has just the right amount. It has this skull-looking like helmet on its head. It has these like bone, ribcage, skeleton-looking things on its back. It is clearly inspired by a Doberman. Doberman, if you want to be a mark in English about it, I guess. And it has these cool like...
These cuffs.
Like bracelet, anklet cuff thingies.
I kind of find it a shame to always see Houndour in the bad guys team. But it is so cool.
Well, maybe that's because it uses kinds of... Actually, none of this is actually bad. I was trying to launch into a tirade about why Houndour are evil, but it uses different kinds of cries for communicating with others of its kind and for pursuing its prey. Makes sense. They check each other's locations using barks that only they can understand. Like Tifa's using echolocation with coughing.
Back behavior. But yeah, smash.
Around dawn, its ominous howl echoes through the area to announce that it's in its territory.
Smash, smash,
Oh,
smash.
yeah, it's pretty smash. There's only one problem I have with Houndour, and that in Gen 2 is the following. You need to actually get past the Elite Four to be able to get one.
Really?
Yeah. You can't actually catch a Houndour until you made it to Kanto.
Don't go.
Which is like just dumb. I don't know why they did that. Houndoom.
Also smash. Still cool. Even though I find Houndour a bit cooler,
Yeah.
I will still absolutely pick smash.
You can clearly tell that it's an evolution because it's double. Houndour had 2 things on its back and 1 like anklet thing around each leg, and this has 2 and 4 on the back.
Yep.
And it has horns and an evil demon Satan tail thing. Yeah.
It's still cool as fuck.
It is a really good like antagonistic version of Growlithe and Arcanine. Whereas Growlithe is like a cute big fluffy puppy and Arcanine becomes this like majestic big thing. Houndoom is like still a dog, still cute, but evil.
like I said, I would like to see it less in the evil teams.
To be fair, if you're burnt by its flames, it shoots from its mouth, the pain will never go away.
Ooh.
Upon hearing its eerie howls, other Pokemon get the shivers. The pungent smelling flame that shoots from its mouth results from toxins burning in its body. This thing is actually toxic.
That is brutal.
Maybe make sure that the Houndoom is okay with you petting it before you touch it first.
Don't pet wild Houndooms.
Kingdra.
Kingdra is kinda cool.
I like how your voice went like 16 octaves higher than usual.
But I don't like its face.
Yeah, it looks like this is all part of the same, like, part of a jaw. So, like, when it opens its mouth, there'll be like...
I can sort of imagine that's like pure bone for some reason.
I feel like when it opens its mouth, it might look like the Canadians on South Park. You know, where it doesn't open its mouth, the head
it
goes
just
like...
goes.
Yeah.
Trade evolution with item always suck.
Yeah.
And there's that, yes. Yeah. I think I'm going with P.A.S.S. Even though...
Thanks, I can't answer you, Jack. You're welcome.
Even though Kingdra is badass as fuck.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like, what's with these weird sticks growing out of its body and, like, the head?
I mean, I kinda do like that part of the design.
Also, it kind of looks like a cheapo water gun.
Where you, like, wring it out.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you grab around the body here with one hand, and then you put the other on, like, curled up tail, and to shoot you, you pull it back, like...
I see it.
It's actually really strange as a thought.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think Kingdra is a pass for me too.
Badass, but pass.
Yeah.
Bad pass.
Water Dragon is cool. Also, this thing can fuck you up.
Oh shit.
It's 5'11".
Didn't even see that.
And 335 pounds. What the hell?
That thing is big as fuck.
Is that all muscle? Because that's a lot of weight for a seahorse. Sorry, a dragon Pokemon. Whatever. Phanpy.
Phanpy has to be a Smash. Like, its adorableness carries it straight into Smash.
Came back into my room and heard Jack making that sound while making those hand movements. What the fuck did I miss?
Wait, what sound did you make?
The.
I was
shooting a water gun.
Pulling Kingdra as a water gun.
Yeah. Because of the time when we stream this. The most efficient way of describing why I love Phanpy is look at a picture of Mudang and then look at Phanpy. And I rest my case. It is the same idea, it's the same energy. And I hope, by the way, that all the love that Mudang is getting right now leads to more people getting into like animal conservationism and all of that, because it should be happening. Mudang is adorable, but all pygmy hippos, all hippos, most animals are adorable. But Phanpy captures the same idea. It is heavy. Okay, it's 74 pounds, but it's only half a meter. And Phanpy looks like it would do the same thing. Like it would run up to you and like bonk you. And then you would actually like, whoa. Because the Phanpy doesn't even realize it actually has some oomph to it. And it looks so happy. Look at it, it goes, turd.
Yep. I 100%
adorable.
agree.
I would be happy with every little bruise I got from a Phanpy roughhousing with me. Just underestimating its strength just a little bit. And then just like, I was like, oh, but it's Phanpy, so it's fine. You know?
Phanpy chops.
What?
As in food, or how do we take these chops? But it's absolutely adorable, it's so cute.
In every artwork they capture a different version of how cute it is.
Yeah.
Like, look at it.
Straight into Smash.
I wanna pet it specifically before and behind the red bump on its nose. Like this. It's so cute. Grilled Phanpy. Skinner, what is wrong with you?
I don't think if we would rate Phanpy based on how edible he would be, I don't think that would be nice. I can imagine he's very tough.
I don't even want to think about it. Don't fan.
Like, Phanpy lost all of its cuteness, basically.
Yeah.
Donphan is still a pretty badass design, but as for an evolution for Phanpy, I never liked it.
Phanpy skipped puberty and went straight into like 40-year-old, fucking done. Tired of the bullshit at work. Look at this expression. Donphan will not fuck about. If Donphan wants you dead, you are dead.
I absolutely agree. But I wish Donphan was its own thing, and not the evolution of Phanpy.
There should have been one in between to lead you from cute to badass.
Or maybe that, yeah, that could also might have worked. But I always feel this kind of sadness when my Phanpy evolves. And just for that, I would move him into P.A.S.S.
Donphan is Smash.
Even though Donphan really is really cool.
It has sharp, hard tusks and a rugged hide. Its tackle is strong enough to knock down a house.
Yeah. Tell me you didn't see Donphan in the second Pokemon movie intro without telling me you didn't see Donphan in the second Pokemon movie intro, Tifa. It is cool, but still, like,
Also, isn't it the first one? Yeah, so what are you talking about, Skinner?
I don't even remember what the second movie was about.
Nah, fake fan. The first movie starts with Ash fighting a guy who has a Donphan. And when he gets an invitation. And when he gets an invitation from the Dragon Knight. No? Gary? Gary isn't even in that.
Now that you mention it, that movie. Okay, I'm gonna agree with Smash.
Do I have my things turned upside down? No, there is no Gary's Donphan.
Well, just Google it. You know, you're sitting in front of a PC with a browser.
I could do these things. Click. Let's
do Donphan Pokemon intro.
Movie. You can stream the movie here.
I'm quite sure if you added Donphan to it, it would say in which movie he was.
Plot. Shamuti Prophecy.
Imagine adding Donphan to the search.
You could do that. 0 hits. Which one is Pikachu's Vacation? That's the first movie. That is the first movie. That is the first. Because I will never forget that because of that song. Vacations where I wanna be. I
need a vacation.
Mwah. Thank you for the memories. But first movie.
Okay, fine. Smash.
Smash?
Smash.
Smash?
Smash.
Thank you. Porygon 2.
I'm quite sure that's a Smash for you, but Porygon is like, I don't really care much for Porygon, and for that it goes into P.A.S.S.
I'm sorry, it has rubber ducky energy. Thank you, Psycho.
I mean, it is an actual rubber duck, basically.
No, it's not as a virtual Pokemon.
It's basically a rubber duck, whether it's virtual or not.
You're a rubber duck.
I don't care much for the Porygon line.
I love how they looked at Porygon and went like, we need an evolution. Just make it round. Like, take the edges from the polygons away. Just make it round.
They just smoothed it. Like, what about a name? I just call
Porygon
it 2.
It's so
just call
dumb.
it Porygini or something, or Porygame.
More aerodynamic, definitely.
That's true.
Now, Porygon 2 is Smash. Because, look, round, round. The door just opened, and it shouldn't be doing that by itself. I didn't actually close it, I just pushed it.
Slightly creepy.
Round body, round details, round nose, round eyes. It's round AF. It's the sequel to Porygon.
Yeah, but I don't...
Should have been named Porygon 2.0.
I don't care much. Wait, it's Misdreavus. What?
What?
What did I miss there? Regardless, it's still a pass.
How do you look at this and see a Misdreavus, Skinner? It's a Porygon 2. It's even labeled for you. It's Smash. Porygon 2 is still cute.
Oh yeah, the door.
But we've read the Pokédex, Skinner. It can't be a Misdreavus. Misdreavus likes pulling and biting people's hair to watch them scream. Ah! That was a Misdreavus. I must have been some other ghost Pokemon. Standler.
Pass for me
Look
as well.
at that ass.
That's its tail.
Why is it so... I'm
It has
sorry.
a poofy tail.
It's a unanimously accepted fact that Standler actually has 3 ass cheeks and one of them is really large.
Sure thing. And Standler looks very German.
I kind of see it actually.
I wouldn't have thought so, but now that you said it,
Yeah.
I can only agree with it.
This is the look your neighbor gives you when he watches you from the balcony, when you don't shred the paper trash just small enough before you put it into the paper bin.
Yeah. Or not even that. That's our neighbor the moment we open the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or when you start the laundry machine at 9 in the evening.
I haven't seen you in a few days. Is everything alright? I'm just making sure. But the curved antlers subtly change the flow of air to create a strange space where reality is distorted. The round balls found on the fawn antlers can be ground into a powder that aids in sleeping. Why would you do that?
I can agree with that, but the first one is like... I need to see that first before you come into God mode.
I mean, if you look at the antlers, it does look really weird because it's like somebody's like
Yeah, it's like
cross-eyed.
It's like the mad librarian looking at you.
Evolving this shite in Legends Arceus was annoying. Good thing it's a Gen 2 Smash or Pass.
But even then, it's still a pass.
I agree. I don't see how they basically just took a regular deer and went like, but what if the antlers were creepy? Like,
What if he can control time and space?
give it some more, you know? Like, it needs more to make it stand out.
I think they were going for Arceus and then failed and it turned into Standler.
Yeah. Kinda. Smeargle.
I also have nothing with this thing. Also pass for me. I do kind of like the
As
idea.
you could hear, my stomach agrees that this is pass.
I do kind of like the idea. It's just French. I mean, they did give him a little...
It has a little
Beret.
artist's beret kind of thing.
Yeah. But nah. Pass.
I actively hate Smeargle.
I don't
That's
remember.
rare.
Does Smeargle come in different colors?
No.
Like the
No.
brush?
No, that would be kind of cool. Annoying because gimmicks to me, but also not. It only learns Sketch. And it does that, I think, every 10 levels or so. And you have to... For your Smeargle to actually use moves, it learns Sketch 4 times, I believe. And when you go into a fight against another Pokemon, and you use Sketch, and Sketch will copy the move that the opponent's Pokemon has used permanently. So technically, you can get a really cool Smeargle with awesome moves that you copied off of others. It's kind of like the Blue Mage from Final Fantasy, you know?
Also, I thought you liked pacifist Pokemon.
The problem with Smeargle is that the move you get is basically down to RNG, what your opponent is gonna use.
Yeah, but it's still pacifist. Like he doesn't attack himself, basically.
Nah. A special fluid oozes from the tip of its tail and paints the fluid everywhere to mark its territory. If I do that, I go to jail. Rightfully so, I want to add. But still, it's not okay just because a Smeargle does it.
But
No.
Smeargle didn't do anything to me, but I also...
Oh, Smeargle learns Sketch every odd number of level if it doesn't know it anymore. Thank you, I thought it was every 10. Thank you.
But no, it doesn't do anything.
It paints with its P, it's canon lore. It's green though.
But seriously, from a serious point of view, I really wish they would have at least made all of the basic colors available for Smeargle.
That would be cool.
instead of just a green tip.
Yeah. I
Missed
understand
opportunity.
the gimmick, I understand the uniqueness of it. I don't like it. No. If it was like if you use Sketch, you can choose one of the moves your opponent used. Like, you can just choose one of the moves that they currently have, or something like that. Okay, but it's completely down to RNG, and I don't love it. No. Tyrogue.
Pass. I hate the entire line.
You also hate Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee?
Actually, true, I don't hate the entire line. No, I take it back. For some reason, I thought it evolves into Hitmontop.
It does. And Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee.
Okay, let me rephrase. I hate Tyrogue and I hate Hitmontop. And I get so annoyed when they come out of my X in Pokemon Go. And I don't know, there is nothing...
This evolution doesn't make sense. What messes me up is... I get the whole, like, you want to make your Pokemon different and you want to make them unique and all that. But Tyrogue is one of those things where I feel like it went the wrong way. To evolve Tyrogue into Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan or Hitmontop, you need to make sure that its stats are a certain way. I believe if attack is the highest stat, it becomes Hitmonlee. If defense is higher, it becomes Hitmonchan. And...
Don't bother, just eat it.
And if it is equal, then it becomes Hitmontop. Why?
I mean, they wanted to play with gimmicks, I guess. Also,
Yeah,
I don't know why, but
no, I hate
Tyrogue gives me Dragon Ball vibes.
Tyrogue looks like he could be either a character very early on in Dragon Ball or super late in Dragon Ball Super. Like he's either really weak and a pushover or like this multi-dimensional god of fighting. Yeah, there's no in between. None.
But I really don't like Tyrogue, so it's an absolute pass.
Same. I would have been better off without Tyrogue and without Hitmontop.
Same.
Spoilers, Hitmontop, pass.
Basically repeat of everything I just said. Pass.
Why does Hitmonlee look so cool? Why does Hitmonchan look so cool? Why does Hitmontop look so basic? The design only somewhat works when you see it on its head. If you actually see a Hitmontop standing on its feet, it looks so weird. The hair just doesn't work. Like,
that's why it's not on its feet. Hitmontop is drink. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It got really drunk one day, landed on its head and figured out it kind of works, so it just kept going with it.
Also, why does it only use 3 colors like this? Like, I think it's supposed to be based on capoeira, you know, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, like Eddie and Tekken.
Oh,
But
the colors don't bother me.
But it's just spinning. Like, there is no capoeira. It's just spinning. Like, I don't know.
Well, then pretend it's based on spinning.
And
It's based on those, what do you call them, Beyblades? No.
Beyblades.
Beyblades, also good.
And yeah, a spinner, a top.
Yeah.
That's why it's called Hitmontop, because it's...
Well, that's what it's based on. Don't...
Also, species, handstand Pokemon, it doesn't stand, it spins. Game Freak, do better, please. Hitmonchan is a boxer and has a defensive stance, IRL. Hitmonchan uses kick attacks and neglects defense. I guess it makes sense if you think about it.
It makes sense.
Smoochum.
Pass. Don't really like it.
But why not?
Like Smoochum and Jinx. I don't know. Not for me.
Does this look as creepy as I think?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Smoochum is kind of sassy. Doesn't take shit from anyone. Will just do its thing.
It looks so stunned in the old art. Like, what? That's what I'm gonna look like when I grow up. Looking at a Jinx, like, whoa.
Nah, I don't need a Smoochum.
It's kind of cute, but also like, I don't think we needed this.
Don't need kisses from Smoochum.
It's cute, but Smoochum. You mean to say it's all race car? Yeah. Spoilers, for me it's the same for Elekid. What is this? No, seriously, what is this supposed to be?
I want to say it's based off of the battery bunny.
I mean, it's Electabuzz shrunken down and shaped like an egg, but why?
It's a plug. Elekid is on one hand cool, but also
emergency battery. Yeah, kinda.
Elekid would be annoying because I need a special adapter to use him.
Yeah.
And just for that, it's
oh my
a
god! Imagine Elekid actually has regional variants based on the plugs you use in the country.
Like in the UK, he has a third one on his forehead.
You can't use your American Elekid in Germany because we have a different plug actually. Yeah, you need to buy adapters. Oh my god!
In Germany, instead of the plank-like shape, it's just round.
2 prongs.
Yeah.
I don't love Elekid. I don't know why we had foreshadowing. We have Jinx, we have Electabuzz, we have Magby or Magma. Magby. No, Magby is
Magby is the baby form of
Magma.
Yeah.
So we have those 3. And then in Gen 2 we're like, okay, let's give them babies because why not? So we have Smoochum, we have Elekid, and we have Magby. And then even later on, they went, oh my god, we also need a 3rd evolutionary stage. Okay, let's do Electivire and Magmortar. And nothing with Jinx. I'm pretty sure they didn't want to touch Jinx again because of a whole like racism problem they created.
I think they prefer to see Jinx as forgotten and non-existent.
Yeah, but that doesn't work. Especially if you go, we have 3 Pokemon, in one gen we give them babies, and in the later gen we only do 2. That just tells me there's a hole in that.
Well, they still have the chance to do it. I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon that don't have baby forms or a whole line yet. Yeah, but now it leaves it open to come with more if they need to.
Jinx could have been just full hair with creepy eyes looking out. Yeah, or go to like any type of like myth, like Baba Yaga. Make it like an older, wrinkly witch character, but also give it like an ice kind of theme because Jinx is an ice psychic type for some reason. Don't know why. You could have done something. I tried to fix her by making her purple. Yes, that's a start, but...
Yeah, but I don't think they will want to do anything else with her. Or even add something new, because that will just have
people will Google Jinx, and then they go like, oh, racism? Pokemon? What? Yeah. We don't talk about
Jinx's history will start floating up again. Yeah. And I think we want to, or the Nintendo wants to avoid that.
The Jinx tweets from 10 years ago resurface and then Game Freak gets cancelled for being racist.
Congratulations, Jessica Rabbit.
Or do that. But that, I feel like that would be too obvious bait for the porn artists. Elekid Smashville, pass.
Yeah.
Just like Magby.
Yeah, I do kind of like Magby's design. I think for the baby form it works.
I can't get over the head. It looks like it has tumors growing out of it. I hate that.
No, I wouldn't say that.
But it's the same color, so I'm thinking if it's red here and red there, that's also skin, so it has these fleshy protrusions. Nah, I
see the issue, but no. But I do agree Magby is a pass, but I feel like it's not the worst of the baby line.
If it didn't have this head, smash. It would look cute. But like this, no.
I disagree. But I still leave it at pass.
Mineta from MHA, yes, same idea. So, pass?
Yep.
Bye, Magby. More like Magby. Miltank.
Also a pass. I can't get over all of the rollouts I've suffered.
I'm sorry. Whitney's Miltank would like to meet you outside.
Yeah, that's where the Miltank can stay, outside. Miltank can roll me out any day now.
I'm sorry, Tifa. Rarely do we get the chance to talk about these things without getting into trouble. Do you see the size of that udder?
Yeah.
Do you see how happy the Miltank is?
Yeah.
Do you know how nutritious Miltank milk is?
I will pass. Also, Miltank is
Smash.
kind of alien-like in a way. I don't know
How
why.
so?
I don't know what it is.
What
Or
first?
an executioner with the, especially in the early artwork. Like
Oh, because it
Miltank
has
is
like the mask.
Miltank is coming to behead you.
Yeah. They're all alien-like Tifa. They're fictional monsters.
Yeah, but with Miltank, I don't know. That's way more.
You know, what still kind of weirds me out with Miltank specifically? But it has nipples that we see. No other Pokemon has nipples.
Yeah, but with a cow, it's more accepted.
I mean, yeah, you can get away with it because, of course, an udder has, teats. So it makes sense. But it's the only Pokemon, except for Xatu. Where's Xatu there? With judgy nipples. Where you can actually see them.
Yeah, and what's the Pokemon? It has very twistable nipples. That was in Generation 1.
What? I thought you meant Nipple Puncher.
Yeah.
That's not Gen 1.
No?
No, Nipple Puncher comes in Gen 3.
Didn't we discuss that in the last Smash or Pass?
Nipple Puncher is Gen 3, that's Breloom.
Oh, well, I was thinking of Breloom, yeah.
The only triple X rated Pokemon. It's just milk. King Gambit has very clear nipples. Does it? I never looked at that one. I'll take your word for it, mommy. Thank you for letting me know. No, Miltank is Smash Bro. First of all, it has milk. Milk is pretty Smash. It has tank in its name, and it is kind of a tank. Tanks
That's
are
true.
Smash. It has rollout, and the first person that has never been crazy defeated by Whitney's Miltank may speak up. No such person exists.
I can agree with all of that, but all of the times I have suffered too much by the hands of Miltank. I can't.
That wasn't the hands.
The shiny has blue nips. Yeah, I got a couple of shinies. It's even more
Good to
alien.
know. Milf Tank. Potentially. Blissey. Tifa, there's only one answer.
No, with Blissey, I'm going to agree that it's Smash. I mean, Blissey is always handy. to keep
Blissey
around.
is a clear update of Chansey. It goes from chance to bliss. That's a good thing. It still has the egg that it cares for, which is still super adorable. It has cute little frills, little wings as frills, and it has grown poofy hair. Because
Suddenly the poofy hair that's the same color as the Pokemon is no big deal anymore.
clearly it's hair here.
It's been clearly hair in other situations too.
Tifa, this is clearly hair tufts and they're super soft and I want to pet them, I want to snuggle with it.
It's the same for some of the other Pokemon.
It's not.
Okay, it's not. Sure,
Do
it's
you-
not.
Magby doesn't have hair tufts, Magby has tumors growing out of its head, which is really sad. It needs medical attention. All of them do. We should look into the genetics for that. But this is different.
It absolutely is different.
Tifa, this is like in Hollywood movies. Creepy, ugly guy spends an unhealthy amount of time with lady character. Then he's a stalker, rightfully so. But hot, rich guy does it, then it's not stalking, then it's, oh, he's interested in me.
Yeah, that is very true.
Still stalking. But same energy, you know? It's okay if Blissey does it. Jack, you need medical attention.
Yes, he does.
I do, because I need help with processing that Tifa doesn't think Miltank is Smash. Blissey is Smash.
Miltank has hurt me too much. I agree with Blissey being Smash.
Anyone who takes even one bite out of Blissey's egg becomes unfailingly caring and pleasant to everyone.
Oh, so I basically get brainwashed by Blissey if you...
No,
So does the egg regrow?
it just lays another in it. If it sees a sick Pokemon, it will nurse the sufferer back to health. Biting into one of the delicious eggs will make everyone around smile with joy.
It's basically crowd control. Isn't it slightly creepy?
It doesn't make you. It doesn't force you. It just makes you happy.
No, I mean it is kind of creepy, but I still stick with Smash. It's handy to have around.
Blissey is adorable. Raikou.
Smash. I really love this legendary line.
Yeah, the shiny is so nice looking. It's like this deeper orange kind of that they use for the details. It looks so good.
Like out of all of the three, Raikou is my least favorite.
It's really small, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Like out of the three, Raikou is number 3 for me. Even though all of them look badass as fuck.
Wait, number 3 is the least.
Yeah.
What?
Raikou is last in line for me.
Alright.
No,
Hurtful.
where does it rate for you?
Third, but it hurts more when you say it.
Least sacrilege. First, okay. I mean, I understand it. I love all 3 of them, so there's no hatred. No hatred there.
Fuck that thing, roaming assholes. Psycho, this is one of those moments where I've had this story before with other video games. I played Silver as a kid, and I got to the point where Raikou, Entei, and Suicune ran away. And I go outside to the field and I encounter Raikou. And then Jesus roar and then it runs away because I didn't know that background. So the next time I encountered Raikou, I throw a ball and I catch it. As a kid, the first time playing, I didn't have to do the whole hunt. That just didn't happen to me. So I never understood the problem. A couple years later, I replayed the game and it was completely the opposite experience. I could not find them. Every time I moved around, they would go somewhere else. Every time I thought I had them cornered, they would go somewhere else. And I took like a week finding all 3 of them. And I was so pissed and I hated them. It can go both ways. Based on anything but that, I think Raikou is definitely Smash.
Yeah.
And in the artwork too, it looks like it wants to smash.
It absolutely does. It is so badass. They are some of my favorite legendaries.
Entei.
Entei, my little emo boy, absolutely smash.
If you've never seen Shiny Entei, again the picture is small, Google Shiny Entei. Entei already looks kind of like it could be the singer of a metal band.
Yeah.
Shiny Entei looks like it does like grungy death metal rock maybe.
Yeah, it fits.
For me, what also does it is those like
The
armlet
cuffs.
cufflink thingy.
They do look kind of cool, no?
Yeah, they make everything look better.
Yeah, they also work really well on Houndoom and stuff.
Yeah.
Entei though, has been my favorite for a long time, but lately it's more my mood, I think, because I think at the moment it's Suicune, Entei. Yeah, Suicune first and then Entei.
You know what I like about Entei too? The paws look really soft.
Yeah, but all of them look soft.
No, Raiku's paws don't look soft, they look hard. Like Raikou actually has like
Fair,
hoof
it's a
claws.
bit more clawy, yeah, okay.
Entei looks really snuggly, really soft.
More like a cat's.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Also,
fair.
Entei is huge. Just
Yeah, and cool as fuck. Like, no doubt about that.
saying. Yeah. I remember not loving to use Entei. The stats are kind of like... meh. They're not bad, but they're also not like amazing. Suicune.
Also, absolutely beautiful. I love the shiny form.
Any character design that has a floating ribbon around them that just keeps floating in the best possible constellation around them. Peak. Instantly.
Don't
Peak.
forget the floating hair.
And the flowing hair. Isn't there... Wait. It's said to be the reincarnation of a north wind. It can instantly purify filthy, murky water. That's cool as fuck. It starts with being the reincarnation of north winds. That's so cool.
Absolutely beautiful.
Shame it's more of a defensive Pokemon, but it's still really good. Eraser. A little bit.
Instant Smash.
I wonder how strong of a neck Suicune has though. Like, because that like crystal looking thing on its head looks heavy.
Maybe it's hollow.
Maybe it's super light, yeah. But definitely Smash.
Yeah. Cool as fuck.
Walking Wake though. But Gen 2.
Bloop.
Larvitar. Oh, you're thinking I'm winding up inside.
No, it is Smash. It's not like instant Smash.
It is.
But it is a Smash.
What I said earlier about Phanpy having the Mudang energy, Larvitar does too.
Yeah.
Larvitar also has a really cool design quirk. If you look at the eye, again, that's like Dragon Ball character material.
A bit, yeah.
With the emo eye shadow thing, that looks so cool. The like furrowed eyebrow. Mwah. You look at it and you can tell it's a baby. But you can also tell when this thing grows up, it's gonna be a thing.
Yeah, don't kick it now.
Yeah.
It's only one single hug, yeah.
Yeah. Larvitar looks like a hug and a sandwich.
But we'll keep pretending to be mad. Because that's its thing. Drop Larvitar in a puddle of water. Wow. Oh, the disdain in the early...
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so lowly now.
I know, right?
Look at him.
I'll let Larvitar touch grass. That's probably just as bad.
Yeah, Larvitar is a Smash.
Simply because I don't want to be eaten by one.
But
Pupitar.
Pupitar, on the other hand, is a pass. But we can skip this step. I understand it's now necessary, sure, whatever.
Pupitar is Smash.
Nah, pass.
Pupitar is the heavy metal version of Metapod.
Yeah, I agree.
If you put Metapod, Kakuna and Pupitar next to each other, the first two will be envious of this one.
Yeah, I agree.
Its shell is as hard as sheetrock and it's also very strong. It's fresh and can topple a mountain. This thing can barely move. And it still does that. Even sealed in its shell can move freely. Forget I just said that. Hard and fast, it has outstanding destructive power. This seems like a line you could steal for your Tinder bio.
I feel like sometimes with the Pokédex entry, like, oh, it can topple a mountain, they go too far.
Yeah,
because that's way too OP for in a battle, you know what I mean?
I remember somebody doing like a headcanon thing once, that the Pokédex entries are written by the kids that first saw them. And like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it sounds cool as fuck.
My Pokemon can eat a mountain. Yeah, sure thing.
But that also means it's not going to lose against any of some of those other Pokemon.
Yeah. Pupitar is Smash.
Yeah, no, pass. Still. No.
But look at it.
Yeah. Metal as fuck.
If you see a Metapod, you're like, ew, it's a bug, make it go away. If you see a Kakuna, you'll be like, ew, it's a bug. Oh shit, Beedrills, make it go away.
Should have been a Steel type.
Yes, I agree. If you see Pupitar, it's like, damn.
Make it go away.
No, I'm gonna catch it now for when it evolves later. Tyranitar.
That is Smash.
This is such a sick design. I don't love this artwork though. That is horrible.
I don't like the Mega form, no, but...
For some reason, when I looked at the old artwork, first of all, I never saw the Pupitar face on the body. Like, I know it's there.
Same actually.
Here I see it. There I don't, for some reason. What creeps me out though is, now in hindsight, is why does it have holes in its body?
Yeah, I never actually paid attention to that. I thought it was just
dark.
Yeah, but here it is, they are actual holes.
Actually, they're not, because here you see it's solid.
Yeah, but actually true. Air vents.
It's solid black. For all its power.
Like the Pupitar is still in there.
Oh god. Godzilla board. Yes, it's based on kaijus. Yeah. Like this, the first time I played Gold.
Oh, it is
Silver.
based on Godzilla.
Yeah. The first time I played Silver back then, I caught a Larvitar, I kept like training it with the XP share. I was like, oh my god, this thing doesn't evolve. It takes forever. When it gets to Pupitar, I'm like, finally, but there has got to be one more, right? Because it looks like it's still evolving. And then you get to Tyranitar, and then it's Rock Dark, and then you go, oh my god, this thing counters Mewtwo. Nothing
It's
could
quite
touch
badass.
Mewtwo. But then you realize, oh my god, you've got the super genetically made Pokemon for destruction, then you've got Tyranitar. It's like, whoa, this is so cool. Smash.
Yeah, agree. But now that you
100%.
mention it, I seriously never noticed the previous evolution in it. Even the spikes on its back
Yeah.
are the same.
Yeah, it's like it grew out of it. Like,
Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
I think so too. There you go. Lugia.
Yes, Smash.
Are you saying it because of the Yayoi hands?
No, I always really like Lugia's design.
Call me All Might because Detroit Smash.
Like the first time I saw it in the Pokemon movie that I had on my VHS tape, I was sold.
I want to give you all, you can do this with me. Let's give everybody the Lugia experience with us.
No, you can keep them.
Look at how big my hands are now compared to the rest of my body. Like, look at Lugia.
Lugia is so cool.
Typing makes no sense, but alas. Yeah, I feel like they went with psychic flying instead of water flying because like water is just not strong enough as an expression of its power. You know what I mean?
It would have made more sense, but yeah.
Especially with Ho-Oh being fire flying. It could have also then been psychic flying. And like, well, with one it lives in the water, and with the other one it becomes fire.
I think Psychic Water would have made more sense. Just because it can fly doesn't necessarily need to make it a flying type.
No, that's true. Lugia just came from Smash Bros. That's why they handle it.
The Lugia is an awesome design.
What's that? Go away, mosquito. What's that move it has? Is it Aeroblast? Yes, Aeroblast. That looked so cool back then in Gen 2. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. It's like Hyper Beam, but doesn't take 2 turns. This is sick.
Game Freak, swap Luigi's. Oh.
Luigi and Polka's typings. Meow. Do it, Game Freak. Listen to this person, does it?
But yeah, Lugia is so cool.
It's Smash. They really didn't miss with legendary designs for Gen 2. Ho-Oh. I got a perfect Ho-Oh in Pokemon Go.
I have a shiny Ho-Oh.
Yeah, we're blessed.
I do like the shiny version, but compared to the rest, Ho-Oh and Celebi are like... yeah.
What are you talking about? Ho-Oh looks cool as hell. First of all, Ho-Oh spelled backwards is race car.
that is true.
Ho-Oh looks like it actually makes sense. It just does.
Kind of a turkey pigeon mix, don't you think?
You are a turkey pigeon mix. Ho-Oh looks like an actual legendary bird. Like somebody went and studied different types of birds, like peacocks and stuff, and went like, yeah, let's not go with the weird pawn hands. Let's actually make it look like a bird, but fancy.
I do not agree with its legendary, or I do not disagree with its legendary status. But compared to the other legendaries, Ho-Oh is indeed a Ho. I agree, yeah.
Nah, this is Smash.
Just for that, I'm gonna go with P.A.S.S.
Look at the OG design. Like, look at this.
Yeah, but compared to the others, he's like last in line.
This could have been a special evolution of Fearow.
Oh, that actually would have worked really well.
Kinda. Now, Ho-Oh has a special place for me. It's like one of the first Pokemon you see if you watch the anime.
Yeah.
And you don't even know that at that point. That was mind-blowing. Like getting to Ho-Oh and realizing, wait, that's the thing Ash saw.
And now I saw it.
Yeah. I'm like Ash. Ho-Oh was Smash.
I dunk on Ho a lot, but it's better looking than Celebi. Agreed. And some later legendaries. Also agreed.
Definitely agreed on the latter part. Ho-Oh was Smash though.
It's just disappointing compared to the others.
It has... Where's that move?
Yeah, I don't care about the
Sacred
moves.
Fire. Sacred Fire is sick. It's a cool move.
Like, I kind of don't want to say pass, but I also don't want to say smash.
A legend says that its body glows in 7 colors. 1, 2,
The glow,
3.
not
Oh,
it
okay.
is.
Yeah. Reading comprehension.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. No, pass. It doesn't even come close to Lugia.
Well, debatable. Last but not least, Celebi.
Celery also doesn't do it to me.
Celery? Did you just call it celery?
Yes, I did. The Celebi.
Celeriac in English, I believe.
Celebi, nah.
Limited Pokemon always suck. I'm so mad at Game Freak. You could not legitimately get a Celebi in Gen 2 in Europe or the USA, as far as I know. The only way to get it was to do a special event, which was Japan only. Why do you hate me, Game Freak? Why? That's racist. Like, why do you punish me for living in the wrong country and buying the wrong version? Why the fuck didn't you go to Japan? I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that was a thing I needed to do. Guess that's on me.
Too late.
I know, right? Also didn't speak any Japanese. Still don't. Celebi is cute, but Celebi looks like Studio Ghibli designed a Pokemon.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
Design-wise. That's not a bad thing. It looks very like Spirited Away, very Japanese folklore mythology kind of.
I get you there. But as a legendary, I find Celebi a bit disappointing.
I feel like it's like they looked at Mew and went like, okay, so the hidden legendary has to be a psychic type, but we can't just do that again. What do we do? And then they went like, let's give it the head of a sprouting onion. You know? Okay, so now it's psychic grass. Cool. Also, why does it have wings?
Because it can fly.
Yeah, but can't use its psychic powers to fly.
Why use energy when you have wings?
This Pokemon wanders across time. Grass and trees flourish in the forests in which it has appeared.
So if it would land in the city or in the city, a forest will grow or what?
Yeah. Basically, screw your city. Yeah, effectively.
But Celebi, I'm not.
Does it even have a unique move? No, it doesn't, right? I really don't think it does. No. They didn't even bother giving it a signature move back then. Safeguard, Ancient Power.
Yeah, because no one cares about Celebi.
Sorry, Celebi. You could have been so cool, but Game Freak ruined it for you.
And that was the last one. I see a trend of you having a lot of Pokemon in your list.
Wish the old Pokemon games go to the Switch? Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. They did it with a 3DS. They re-released a couple of them, even with the ability to link into the newer systems, but Nintendo got a Nintendo. So, were you Smash shaming me?
Well, you basically have 2/3 in your Smash list.
What do you mean 2 turds? Which ones?
Like,
Oh, 2/3.
that's what I said.
No, I thought you were shitting on my choices by saying 2 turds.
I can't say 1/3.
The only turd here is you for not saying Smash to Steelix to Shuckle, to Blossom, to Natu, to Furret.
No.
Anything you would still change before this becomes part of history?
The only one I might still be willing to change is Quagsire.
Okay.
But that's basically it.
What about Yanma?
Nah,
Steelix?
no.
How can you say no to Steelix?
No, Quagsire is the only one where I could say, maybe after all, Smash. But the rest is exactly where it should be. Yeah,
Is there any one I would still change my opinion on? Yeah.
I thought you were gonna move Delibird.
Fine, Togetic.
Oh, look at that! Last minute changes.
Yeah, I mean, when you said earlier that it kind of looks like the older brother looking after the Togepi and stuff, like, kinda. And hey, like I said, it has 3 spikes on its head. That's a warranty to be in my good books.
I mean, I feel like the evolution from Togepi to Togetic may make sense. I'm not all too certain about my feelings for Togekiss. I like it, but I also don't.
It's not Gen 2, so it doesn't exist.
That's true, but for like this bit of the line, I think it makes sense and it works.
So, after letting the world wait for almost a year, we have decreed what is the official Smash or Pass list for Gen 2 once and forever.
Yeah.
It is done.
It is done.
Congratulations, Tifa. We've done the world a service.
Good job.
I'm gonna upload this later and post the link. So you can all say you've been here. And if you disagree, you're wrong. And if you agree, congratulations, you're right. Now we can sleep peacefully.
Yes, we can.
Tifa needs to get up early. I need to get up early. And it's late, so that's gonna be great. And I just rhymed.
Still gotta go finish packing my bag because next week I will not be there once again because tomorrow I leave on another work trip. Or actually, I'm lying, I will be there on Sunday.
Yes, she returns late on Friday. So I have all week to finish Gothic. Gen 3 when? Well, so far it takes us 11 months to do one of these. So, September 2025. Hopefully sooner, we'll see.
We shall find out.
Just call in sick.
Tempting.
You know she's on video right now, right? And her colleagues know she's streaming. Just, like, you could do that, but horrible advice. And then watch her actually feel like shit tomorrow morning, so she does have to call in sick.
At this point I would have to go. I don't get my money back for hotel and travel anymore.
Snitches get stitches. I ain't no stitch. No, but like there's video.
Jeff Bezos will snitch on me.
Twitch will. Twitches be snitches. I don't know it rhymed, so it made sense in my head.
No, there are some stuff or some things I do need to take care of there, so the trip is fine.
You looking forward to it?
But, well, looking forward to it is
that sound.
is big words. But it does need to happen. But, like I said, I will be back on Sunday. Starting on Tuesday, we will have gist streams.
Sorry, what? That's disgusting. Who would say that?
But it is what it is.
No, it's not jizz, it's jizz.
Oh, sorry, jizz.
Jack is streaming solo.
Jizz.
It's J-I-S-S, not whatever you said.
Jizz streams.
Yes. Don't confuse it. There's a difference. If you expect one and you get the other, you'll be disappointed. Very poor wording. No, great wording. You have no idea how long I thought of the exact words to use, specifically to invoke this problem. Jizz streams. No, jizz. As I said, poor wording. Whatever. I'm proud of it, and that's the most important part.
And then in 1 year we shall be back with
11 months.
generation tree?
Not 11 months.
In 11 months. With generation
or
tree.
10 months. With every one of these we do, it becomes 1 month shorter. Smart. Now we just slot them in whenever we can.
Any...
Jack is proud of his jizz. There's a typo in your message. It's clearly supposed to be J-I-S-S and it's all caps because it's an abbreviation. And if you did that, then my answer would be yes. Context. It matters. Especially if you title your stream Smash or Pass.
So, well, you guys all complicate, you know what, never mind.
While you guys are having fun,
I still need to pack my bag. So we're gonna call it a night now. I'll see you guys next week, Sunday. And have fun with Gothic.
You will see me on Tuesday, continuing Gothic. You don't want to miss it. There will be death and destruction. And hopefully, chapter 3. We will see. Tifa, any last nuggets of wisdom?
Pressing the button.
That's enough. Thank you everybody for smashing and passing with us. I'll be back on Tuesday because Tifa's a traitor. We'll see you then. Bye!
Bye!